approve screen share. Oh man. I know it's not even close to hacking, but all the things I have to do to get this set up to like get the game started, it makes me feel a little bit like okay. That makes me feel pretty cool. Um,
There's a
okay. Sorry.
I was gonna say there's just a little technical overhead.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Just a little bit. Who is not showing up here? Hang on a second. Why are you guys all on the GM layer? Happens every time. Okay. Anyway. Do I have everybody in order? I've got my heroes. There's only three of you though. Where's the fourth one? Oh, it's you. It's silly dragon lady. There we go. All right, we're good. Okay, welcome back, everybody. My hair won't get out of my face. I got that back. Um, I need music. Music. Come on now. Big fight. There we go. All right. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Last session, the final charge, the final battle for the soul of Vasselheim begins. A bold strategy was put into play, for has there ever been a bolder plan than doing exactly what the devil wants? Asmodeus said, go punish my boy. He's been a bit of a shit lately. If you guys could go and, kick his ass a little bit, he'll probably kill you, but, if you do that, be great. You guys were like, bet. And I've made some surprises of your own available, and it seems the gods themselves have included their own little curveballs to throw into the plan as well. All things considered, uh, the opportunity you're presented is that hell itself will allow you to pass into the final portal into hell that Asmodeus has opened this very day to allow his legions to flood into and against Vasselheim. They will stand down if you leave the city and enter its gates. But first you must leave the city in order for this plan, this deal to go forth. So you have been fighting voraciously to get there. You found yourself confronted with some kind of troll king. The Radiant Lions and the Ofansian Horde have rode out in a mad counteroffensive to give you guys all the opportunity you need to possibly cut the head off the snake and buy the elves time to reinforce Vasselheim. They are less than a day away. Good thing is, the god of protection is making good on his domains, and a mighty fleet of Guisarian dragons has come forth to reinforce the city. A dragon fleet the likes of which history maybe has never seen before, other than the very earliest days of the schisms where gods and primordials battled. And here they come in, flying at your behest and delivering unto you a sort of a messenger, a warrior, a companion of their fleet, one Elisar Lighting, who came forth, helped you slay the troll, and hi, my name's Elisar. I will die for you now. Is kind of seems to be how things have lined up. So with that, reinforced with this like dragon warrior, this dragon that is a human or human that is a dragon. That's who knows and who cares. You guys are flying out to the final door, but there is something in your way and something that simply cannot be ignored. Typhon. A monstrous amalgamation, a physical representation of the evil of the Ruiner, of Grummish. This is a monster of pure destructive capability, and with Astaria there to help you, the fallen star, Planetar warrior of the Moonweaver, you guys go to face this most terrible threat. If you can defeat him, or at least get around him, the plan will go off well. But Vasselheim could always use a little help. So, we have already rolled initiative. We're off to bat. You guys are riding down the street in a mad charge against terrible evil. If you go look on Discord, you will be reminded of the great monster that is approaching you. A maw of 1,000 teeth, dragon heads sprouting from its haunches, and 100 snake heads come out of its head. It is truly the epitome of a monster. So, Ulysses, you rolled the highest in our initiative order, my friend, and you are leading the charge against such terrible evil. What do you do?
The only thing I know how to do and jump right in his face.
Hell yeah. So you got your horse. Your horse can ride you forward, right up to it. Your horse is like, oh, are you serious about this, boss? And about 60 feet in, you can dismount, if you please, and go for your bonus action, pounce right into the face of this monster if you want.
Okay.
Whatever
Actually,
you plan. Yeah.
So this thing is as tall as this building is, right?
Uh-huh.
So I can get on the side of it.
Sure can.
All right. I would like to jump onto the building onto the side.
All right. You pounce up 30 feet, landing on the roof to the right. We'll say it's like a cool, you jump onto it and like slash it across the side and pounce off of it onto the roof next to it narrative.
Okay.
Your horse is going to take a dash action, get the fuck out of here, because that was scary.
Yeah. All right, so I get to attack with advantage on that one.
Go for it.
Oh my god, really? I got a 30, but like I rolled it 2. I rolled a 2 and it was slowing down. I have advantage, so then the next dice I rolled was 2, but it was on the corner of almost being a nat 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, that'll do the job, my friend. That'll hit.
Okay, I got to do a lot of numbers here.
No worries.
So first, it needs to make a Constitution save. 17 is the number. So 3.
Okay, con save. That is going to be 22 to save.
Okay, that's fine.
He's a big guy.
All right. So that is actually that's the wrong roll right there. 1d12 plus 7. Plus 1d6. So 8, 8, 4, 3, 16, 20, 23 so far. Yeah, so that's where I'll land right there. 23 for that first hit there.
23, excellent. You slash into it hard and it groans uncomfortably.
Okay. So I'm gonna, on the side of it, I'm gonna go ahead and try and make another attack.
All right.
18.
18 will hit.
All right. So that is 1d8 plus 7 plus a 4. 7 plus 4 is 11. Plus 4, 15. And what do you do? That will be it. That's all I'm going to do right now.
Okay, understood. All right. So just to be clear, your first attack's damage was 23 damage?
Yes.
All right, so
I
what was
rolled
the
a lot
second?
of ones. 20.
20, understood. All right, all accounted for. Well done. You're getting the work done off the front. Well done. All right, Leosatra, you are up next. What is the plan?
I'm gonna try something maybe a little stupid. but
Hell yeah, we love stupid.
yeah, we're gonna give it a go. So it's a touch spell, and I have to touch the ground next to the Typhon. So I'm gonna dash in with my horse, and
Right?
if possible, I'd like to stay on my horse, but kind of I don't know, Gambitar could probably do it, but I don't know if Leosacha can, but lean down off of the horse and brush the ground with her hand. Because it looks like a stone, I mean, that looks like stone, right? A stone cobbleway.
The road, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll lean down and brush the ground right where his foot is and cast stone shape. And I want to encase his foot in stone so he hopefully can't move.
Interesting. Okay, I'll tell you what. Give me a little animal handling or acrobatics check to pull a gambitar and slide down the saddle a little bit and brush your fingers across the ground. Mostly for flavor.
Okay, I'll do acrobatics.
All right.
Oh no.
Oh no! 7.
Yeah, I got a 7.
All right, so I'll tell you what.
Can I donate my heroic inspiration to Leosacha?
Oh, I have a heroic inspiration actually. I didn't think about that. No, I'll just use mine. Thank you though. Yeah, I'll try again.
All right.
Oh my god, I just rolled another 7.
Oh my god. I'll start to look out for the and you're you do this, you're so cool, you're doing it. You're you got your foot in it, you watched Gambitar and you know what to do when you're doing it. And you look back and you're like, I got it. The spell will go off, you get the thing off. But I will say you don't see you're not being fully spatial aware, and you're kind of side swipe the side building, you boink, bonk your head off at the side of a nearby pole as you're riding by. You're gonna get a little welt on your forehead. We're gonna say you take 2. I'll be fair on the d6. You're riding in full tilt and all. Okay, 2. You'll take 2 bludgeoning damage as you weren't looking and you kind of bonk, slammed your head into a sidewall or something, and at the end, we're going to kind of reel to get back up on your horse, but you do so. It doesn't look as cool as Gambitar, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was a little rough. That was, well, I think you're a little.
Do you want to go underneath the guy, in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. So I'll end up on the opposite side of him, I guess.
All right.
How much speed does my horse have left?
None.
None? Oh, okay. Yep.
120 feet on the dash to get as far as you got. Okay. You'll end your turn technically underneath it.
That's not a good place to be. Does it look like it worked? I mean, did the...
Oh, I don't know. Is there a DC or anything?
No, it's just... No, it just... I don't know, it just does it.
Alright, you a stone object, small section of stone no more than 5 feet in any dimension can form into a shape you like. This is a big guy. So, here, yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm going to say that, yeah, you can... this is a 5 foot square.
Oh, so his foot's bigger than 5 feet?
His foot's a little bigger than 5 foot. But I will say I'll say you've certainly hindered. You're using a whole 4th level slot for it. I'll say that you've technically he's under the grappled condition. I don't think it's gonna be too hard for him to get out though. I might not put your full DC to it because it's a small space and such a big guy. But for the time being, he's grappled, and he'll probably need to use some kind of resource to break away. So, this will be helpful. Absolutely. All right, well done. Very cool move on you.
Oh, wait, I've got a bonus action, yeah.
I'll also remind all of you guys, thanks to the symphony Leah made for this battle, you guys are all under the influence of the Bless spell. That D4 becomes a D6 for the duration of this battle.
So. That'll be my turn, actually. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Hecator, you are up.
Okay. Hecator will ride forth on his horse,
Huzzah.
kind of full gallop.
Do that.
At the last second, I think he will leap off as the horse kind of, rises up on his front legs, tries to skid to a stop and keep his momentum.
Okay.
And he'll basically come off and like slide underneath the creature.
All right.
And he will send 2 attacks at both of its legs.
Okay, so your horse will dash to here.
Yep.
You'll kind of pull him up there because that's just outside of the range. And then you can slide into action over here. So half speed to dismount.
Okay.
But yeah, you end up there with an additional 15 feet on it. So you do 40, 50 around? 50 around?
I've got 55.
55. So the round down in D&D, so that'll be
25?
Yeah, 20, 25, and that becomes...
I've got 30 more.
So you got, like, yeah. And then you would run forward, so you got 15 left. And your horse will turn around and go, bye-bye.
Perfect.
Or start to, anyway. All right, sweet. You slide into melee. What next?
He will, kind of while sliding, I think, like, almost cross strikes, like send 2 strikes kind of sideways at both legs as he's moving forward.
All right.
And try to knock this thing down. Let's see what we got. That's a natural 20 right off the bat. Oh,
Woo!
buddy.
And you still have
Yes,
holy
sir.
weapon, too.
Still have holy weapon. That is true. Okay, that's
Yes.
gonna hurt. So that's 4 times 8 is just 32 damage right off the bat. Do you want the damage types?
This place.
Okay. Let me go ahead and do 7 and 1, so 8, so 24 points of radiant.
24 points of radiant. Excellent.
And then that is going to be another 16 plus, so 21, 28, 33 points of lightning.
All right. 43? Good lord.
33. Did I say 43?
Oh, okay. No worries.
Sorry,
Oh,
33.
you're all good.
And yeah, second attack. Let's see what that is. Oh, actually, we're gonna go ahead and no, I'll do the second attack now. Pretty good. 15 plus 9, 28. 28 to hit.
28 will hit.
Okay. That is 10 points radiant.
All right.
And then that becomes 19 points of lightning.
19 points of lightning.
Okay. And I will attempt to knock him prone with my Goliath ability, which has no save. If he can be knocked
Is
prone.
there any size category restrictions?
I don't believe so. Let me see here.
All right. Well, you rolled a nat 20 on the strength save, so 27.
For... Oh, no, there is a... Okay, hang on. If it's a large or smaller creature.
Ooh, okay, yeah,
So yeah, he's bigger than large. Okay. So he will
he
not
listed
be
nat
prone.
20s over here.
He'll try to knock him prone and
Okay.
carry his movement on and go kind of now from where he is off to the left a little bit.
Okay, like behind the cart.
Actually, yeah, that'll be good. About right there.
All right.
Might as
Very
well
good.
go ahead and flurry of blows.
Got it.
Do I have a flank on him with Ulysses?
Not from there, but you could get one. You just gotta spend a little more speed. You end up, well, you had 15 left.
Well,
I'll
he's
tell you
grappled,
what.
right?
So, oh yeah, he's grappled. That's
Oh,
true.
he is
so,
grappled.
Yeah, you would have advantage. That's true.
Ooh, nice. I'll crit fish for the last one then. No. Okay. So that is, ooh, bad roll. 8 plus 9, 17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
You've got
Okay.
the bless though, if you want to use it.
You got the bless.
Yeah, that was with the bless.
Oh, that was with bless. Oh
Yeah,
no.
that was with bless. Oh, holy crap. Also really bad. Less than the first one. That's better. 12, 16 plus 9. 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Perfect.
It will kill.
It will kill. 10 radiant damage.
10 radiant.
Then 11. 16 lightning.
16 lightning. Okay. Yeah, that's all going just fine. Alright,
Okay.
you guys are beating the shit out of this guy. Well done. Anything else?
And yeah, we'll attempt a stunning strike.
Alright. That'll be a 30 to save.
That'll just save.
Alright, fair enough.
His movement speed is halved, which I think he's grappled, and then his first attack that he makes is at disadvantage.
God.
Even on a save.
Understood.
That'll do it.
Okay, that'll do it. Beautiful. I'll give him like a little. I'm not using the base colors anymore. I'll give him like a little confused thing so we remember he's got disadvantage. Okay. Legendary action time, baby. Let's see. That hurt. What are we gonna do? Yeah, let's get these old boys wrapped up. You're gonna see like one of these massive snake heads, sort of like, as you're like beating them up on the right, and like, you know, the thing has no eyes. It's just a gaping maw and like a million snake eyes. And it's like looking forward and kind of struggling like heavily against the stone grip. And one of these snake heads, like a dragon head, and it shoots at you. He's gonna attack you, Hector.
Okay, that's disadvantage, I think, because the stunning strike.
Okay, so that's gonna be. Gonna be 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, my friend. That will be. Where are all my dice? They're still in my bag somewhere. Okay, I'll use that one. I'll use that one. All right, that is going to be. It's going to be 16 bludgeoning damage as the head like slams into you rather than actually biting you. And as you're reeling for it, it's going to like quickly shoot around you and restrict you and constrict you like a python and like lift you into the air. You are grappled and you are restrained.
Ooh.
And it is holding you tight. Okay, that is going to bring us to Astoria, the falling angel. What's she gonna do? She's going to do what she was born to do, and that is defend innocent. She is going to fly over to where you are, Hector, and she will, she's going to zip over there for 60. Basically land on the snake's head, and is going to like, her sword's vanished into like moonlight. And she's going to like reach down and start like fucking pulling the snake apart to free you if she can. which is probably a good thing because you will be taking damage continuously if she doesn't. That's gonna be seven. Even for her great planetar form, it's too much, and she's like pulling against it with all of her might. She's trying to loosen it, but it's strength and it's tight on you. But she'll do what she can. She is going to reach down and cast Cure Wounds on you. 10. That's going to be. She uses. It's going to be 17 points of healing.
Ooh, back up to full.
Very nice. So that'll be Astaria. That is going to be another legendary action. The other snakehead looks over at Mr. Tarask Lance over there, and is going to try and do the same thing. He's going to go send a head over to try and constrict. No longer at disadvantage. Like you, it's a nat 1. You jump out of the way as it smashes through the building. For the sake of fun, I'll like destroy a little of the roof here where you could have been hit, but you jump out of the way. All right, that will bring us to Elisar Lighthaven. Elisar, what do you do?
I'm gonna land on the back corner of that same building that Ulysses is on, and Elisar is going to rear up on her back legs and bring her arms, the front legs together, while making a fist. And this is the point where I have a question. What's the weather like?
What's the weather like? Let's find out. It's cloudy, but it's always cloudy. So yeah, it's cloudy. Thickly cloudy.
Okay. Well, those clouds start to circle and churn as in full draconic voice, Koss, as the bolt of lightning falls from the sky. That's a DC 16 dexterity save. Grappled giant thing who has got to suck at dex saves.
You bet. And then you got 50 feet to get to the building?
I've only got 30, but that's fine. I can cast it wherever.
It's fine.
I got 120 foot range on the cast, so
it's the first round of combat, and you're wearing on a horse because of style, so it's fine. You get there. Yeah, easily so. Dex save? Yeah, you got that right.
Yep.
He's not too good at these. We'll see how it goes. That's only 13.
And you needed a 16, so you can have all of this.
All right. Lightning fires down.
And that's really only 12 points of lightning damage, but have it anyway.
Yeah, hey, it all helps. Okay. Excellent, Elisar. Excellent. Anything else?
I don't think I've got anything bonus action wise. Let me take a quick peek. No, that's it.
All right. It's going to try and constrict you again, Ulysses, as a legendary action. That time was slightly better. That's going to be a 31 to hit.
No, that just misses. No, that's good.
One day I'll hit that AC. All right, that's going to be 18, that's going to be 17 points of bludgeoning damage. You are grappled and restrained, much like good old Hecator over there. Mind you, he's only got 2 of those giant serpent heads, so he's got what he's got now. There, I'm gonna just put some state specs on so we keep track of that. Ulysses, you're kind of lifted in the air as well. That's the opposite of what I wanted. All right, there we go. And get the status of where are you, Tentacle? There you are. Okay, excellent. That'll bring us to its true turn. It is bleeding. You guys are like dicing it, absolutely just pulverizing it. It kind of roars in anger. And you're going to see, of all the snake heads that have been carved away and of all the wounds it has taken, out of the wounds begins to grow more snake heads. And from the snake heads that have been severed, 2 more grew with where they are, like the Hydra. And it is going to heal 100 hit points.
Okay.
Still wounded, but healing. And then it is going to unleash its 6 attacks. Okay. We got Flurry of Bites going here. Leah, this is for you, Leah. This is for you. Yeah, the snake, we'll say on the wrist, the stone's like wrenching away at its skin, and from there snakes start to like spill out from under its skin. They all like shoot at you from under its belly. And that is going to be it's a 22 to hit.
Hits.
You are going to take you are going to take 34 points of piercing damage. We're going to get these 2 out of the way. Hecator and Ulysses, it's going to just constrict into you guys. We're going to both take 4. You're both going to take 18 additional bludgeoning damage as it curls and tightens its strength. And then it's going to, with that giant gaping maw, is going to try and attack Astaria. So it's going to be 21, which I believe does hit. And then we're just gonna get it out of the way. Because he's just going to keep going at Astaria, because she's the fucking angel lady. That attack misses, and the last flurry of bites will hit. Okay. So she's going to take... We'll get the mod away in a moment. But we'll do this again. So Astaria's going to take 40 points of damage from the, like, hundreds of snakes, like, biting into her. And then the great maw like snaps at her once, and she kind of flutters back to get out of the way, and doesn't expect the almost like crocodile like snap that does actually get her. That's going to be 29 piercing damage, and his bile will do another 27 acid damage to her. Okay, that is Typhon. He doesn't move. He is still stuck in place. Okay. And I will remind all of you, you have your war assets, just in case. That is going to bring us to... I'm going to say, because you're so far from the city wall, the only assets you'll have available to you currently are the suicide run rates, basically. The Ofansian charge, Tempest Vanguard charge, Arcane Barrage, and I'm forgetting the last one, but there's another one. Oh, it was the Scale Bearer's attack. Anyway, Lord Aacorn versus Zeivre'El. Alright, Zeivre'El, your enemy is enraged by you, and he is coming with a vengeance. I just gotta pull up his very angry stat block.
Is he still blinded, perchance?
Let me check. No, he's not blind. He is bloody, though. Yeah, he's pretty bloody. Okay. He's gonna just come after you with all the, again, you two are whizzing through the air of Vasselheim. This way just like he's like coming in and just like an infuriated, despondent sort of like angry at the injustice of this fight. Like he defeated you, it shouldn't be going this way. This is cheating. As if he hasn't cheated 100 souls to get where he is. Alright, he's gonna come in with a devilish claw. That is going to be a modified 20. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Alright, let me get the other claw out of the way while I'm at it. That one will miss. That's a 17. Okay. Claw's coming in hot. You take the 19 magical force damage, and you will take half of this next because you are wearing a bronze plate. That's going to be 17 reduced to 8 points of fire damage. Got all that?
17 reduced to 8. Okay. Did you say
Cool.
a damage before the 8 fire?
Yes, I did. That was...
Sorry.
That's 19 force damage.
19 force.
Alright. He misses the first one, then he slashes into you. He bites down on, he like grabs you by, like he's brought you by the wing with that hand, he like bites down on your wing. Utterly savage-like. That's gonna be, I think it's gonna be like 30 something. Yeah, whatever. That'll be, it's gonna be 16 piercing damage. And I'll need you to make a con save.
16. Alright. Con save. Alright. That'll be 22 to save.
Keep in mind, you have advantage because you are a planetary now and have magical resistance.
Very true.
Oh, this isn't magic. Never mind. It's okay. Sorry.
Well, at
Okay.
any rate,
this-
that second one was 36.
Okay, that would have been much better. But unfortunately, you will fail. You feel something anathema to your very being. You feel like hell poison flooding through your veins. You have the poison condition, and you feel it beginning to eat away at your divine form. But we will deal with that on your turn. In the meantime, as you're sort of like distracted by that, he's going to whip his mace around and try and bludgeon you in the head. That is going to be 25 to hit. Yes, 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's going to be... this will be 21 magical force damage. And... yeah, that's correct. 17 reduced to 8 points of fire damage. So,
All right.
yeah, anyone who would possibly be watching this battle sees, like, Zeivre'El's flying around, you were getting the upper hand on him. Basically, Lord Aacorn has basically like, almost like a comet trail of like blood and viscera coming off of him because of all the wounds he sustained. But in this moment, it is just a fainting miss, and then an absolutely like, we'll say like grabs you by the face, Zeivre'El, and like smashes your head into a nearby roof, and you guys like fly across the roof. And while your head's being slammed through the roof tiles, he's like smashing you with his maul, and then he like bites down on your wing and then like rips your wings and like throws you away from him. And on your turn, as you're like flying through the air, the wings are going to catch themselves. But before it does, you are going to take 16 poison damage. You are poisoned. Lord Aacorn is madly continuing his assault, flying towards you recklessly as you kind of right yourself and prepare for the counterattack. What do you do?
I think he catches himself, and before... Are we still in, like, melee, or have I gotten kind of thrown a little bit?
You're melee.
Okay. He's going to use a bonus action to use Lesser Restoration.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, as you do so, you kind of focus in and you kind of feel the presence of the Dawnfather in your soul. You are a fragment of his power, and you disperse this darkness in your blood, for you are the light. What do you do next?
I think he taunts guy. Almost like a disappointed father, in a sense. He shakes his head. Aacorn, you seem upset that I have arisen. Have we not done this dance? An infinitesimal amount. Have we not danced the same dance 1,000,000 times before?
He says,
This means nothing. I have won. You have won. And as this calamity unfolds, I will herald the beginning of doom for my master!
As he's, I'm gonna...
punch him in the teeth.
with divine or evil beings, it probably doesn't mean much, but, like, stabbing him in the throat, like, you kind of twist it, and then it kind of, like, just forms over. Because it's basically, like, two forms of energy battling each other. Right?
Yeah, you guys are pure good and evil manifest. So, yeah, he doesn't have lungs and a throat, but it won't matter. Because it'll hurt a lot.
Gotcha. Alright.
Oh no, bro.
That's a nat 1.
A natty 1. Oh, man. Remember, you're under the benefits of the Bless spell, an enhanced Bless spell, so you have an extra D6 to all attack rolls and saving throws for this fight.
Huh. So
because of
useful.
the Asatra's song.
Actually, I'll roll that because, well, it's a nat 1, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that was close, buddy. Alright, and I'll roll the d6. That didn't roll at all. That'll be 23 to hit.
23 does for sure. Absolutely.
Very good. Alright, so that'll be... And I'll smite again.
Yeah. Hoorah.
So... That's right.
Oh, that's cool.
$7d8. All right, so on that swing, it's gonna roll up to be 54 points of damage.
We all in shit. Well done. Yeah, he's you're bringing him down, my friend.
And last sword swing. All right. Is it once per turn or all attack rolls?
What are you referring to?
And super bless from Leosatra.
Oh, the super. Yeah, that's for everything. Super bless is for everything. Super duper bless. That's the name of the song. Super duper bless. And it's a rap song. It's a holy rap.
That'll be 18 to hit.
18 does not hit.
I believe it doesn't, yeah.
Anything else? And you are, as a reminder, you get to use the attack rolls from the stat block. So you got plus 12s on those?
Yep.
Okay, understood. All right. The fight continues. It is a, yeah, we'll see that first blade as he's like roaring. You like drive the sword like through his throat, but he's got a tree trunk throat, and he slaps the blade like out of his throat, and it like bisects part of his throat as it like immediately begins to heal, and then your sword clashes with his maul on the second attack, and there's just like giant shock waves of like pure sunlight and like hellfire, like it's like fireworks going off on top of Vasselheim, except pure evil and pure good. Bringing us back around is Ulysses. Meanwhile, at the front gates, Ulysses, you are up, sir. What would you like to do?
Can I try to break the restraint?
You most certainly can. It will cost you your action, but you may make an athletics check if you wish to try and tear yourself free.
I will do that.
All right, go ahead. Make the athletics. It's strong. It'll be tough.
23.
But not too tough. You like shove your lance and like use it almost crowbar-like and like pull it across, and then bring your hand down, like launch yourself out as it like re-snaps behind you. You launch yourself free, and you are standing once more back on the roof where you started.
All right, wonderful. Okay, I would like to make sure I have a bonus action here. Use second wind.
Second wind, very fair, very fair.
And I will heal for 16.
16, well done. All right, anything else?
No, that is it for me.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, fantastic. Leosatra, you are under the belly of the beast. Snakes are snapping up behind you as your horse runs for its life. What do you do?
If I call the death charge, do I think they could fit in this alleyway? Like, yes. I don't really know what. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And does it take an action to call that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Sure. I will use my action to use one of our Tempest Vanguard death charges.
Okay. Let me ask. Are you calling the Tempest Vanguard the riders of Cord, the Stormlord God of War, or are you calling the Ofansian Hordes? Which faction are you calling to the battlefield?
Which one was Gambitar's? Was that the Ofansian Horde one?
The Ofansian Horde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll call that one. Yeah.
Understood. You let out this call as a bard. Your voice sort of echoes through the city. You are given like something to say, probably in Celestial. There'll probably be some cool phrase in like Latin. We'd essentially give the order, echoes out through the city, and then aside from Typhon struggling, the ground begins to rumble, and you see sort of like flooding out of the various alleys and openings between buildings. Some warriors like throwing off or shoving off like lesser enemies to get to this charge. And as they begin to make their way down the street, they begin to collect with warriors until it's a massive tidal wave like charge of swords and horses. Very much like the city's like flooding, like waters coming through every street combining together to make this one like tidal wave. But it is warriors. They scream a final death cry in the name of Ofansian. For the sake of this, I'm going to say that you and your horse get out of the way.
Yeah.
We'll put you just over here a little bit. We'll call that 30 feet. And I wish I'll probably make you guys an image to sort of demonstrate it. But this entire street fills with rows and rows and rows, like 3 warriors at a time, that crash into Typhon. The first like 3 waves are like immediately smiting. Like the one head like reels down like Godzilla fucking slams the first 3 lines, and then as it's reeling, the other warriors are given the opportunity to like ride into and under the belly, just swinging their blades, slashing. Many are like grabbed by snakes and ripped from their horses. It is an absolute fucking death march, but they ride in with all courage, slash, attack, destroy to the best of their ability. I would like you to roll me 100 d6s, please.
Oh, whoa. 100 d6s?
100 d6s for 100 blades will attack this creature's hide.
Okay, I gotta click a lot. Hold on.
I'm glad I didn't do this. I brought 1d6.
That might actually break D&D Beyond if you try to roll that. Just saying.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
You're gonna crash your computer. We can roll it online if you want, though.
I just pressed roll. Let's see what. Oh, there they are. All the pink die. Oh my god. Look at them all.
And here we go.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Meanwhile, in
300
California,
just
Wizards of the
explodes.
Coast is like, what's going on? The servers! Who's doing this? What'd you get?
348.
348. Would you like to describe how this monster Typhon and the Ofansian Horde warriors are all one destroyed together?
As she like sees them coming up, I think she'll, still grieving Gambitar's death. I mean, he just died hours ago. She'll call out, in the name of Gambitar, may he be remembered along with you all. And she'll step out of the way, of course. And I see them like absolutely like devastating Typhon by like trampling him and then like pulverizing him from there. I mean, there's just so many of them that he gets overwhelmed and trampled to death, essentially.
Absolutely. And to be clear, the 100 d6 represent the I'm not rolling over the attack rolls, but given his AC, this is some 300 wolves, like in total, around there. With a 17 AC, half to 2/3 of them will miss, if not are like actually just wiped out by him when he can get an attack in. But make no mistake, this doesn't happen in 6 seconds. The party probably like finds themselves having like trying to keep to their feet, or you're held Hecator, and you guys are helping, you're beating your way in. But then you see, just a tide of men getting like smashed. Like half of them are killed by Typhon, another half like it's all they can do to like try and get around all the snakes and whatnot, don't actually lay a blade on him. And then slashing, taking him out, killing more snakes and eviscerating the legs more before they can regenerate enough until the creature finally lumbers over and falls. And yeah, horses start to like gallop and ride up and over top of it, falling over. It is pure catastrophe. Like this is not terribly unlike the Rohan, like riding against the elephants and them just going like, and then just by pure numbers are they able to like stand a fight. And at the end of this, like the gate is just a pile of like dead screeching horses, dead men, like layered, caked over the top of what it remains of Typhon's body. Men like eviscerated, like just from bludgeoning slash, like arms and legs gone, like people missing their lower half, like screaming in pain, and then it's like fucking like horrible. This is true horror. But they gave their lives, and Typhon is dead. Vasselheim's gates probably will not be opening today if you can succeed in your task. But the gate is open to you now. Typhon is slain. The last commander is dead. At which point, we're going to clean something up narratively. I'm going to give you guys some time to recuperate, say what you want to do. I want to get the Aacorn Zeivre'El fight out of the way as well. So let's get that turning. We'll zoom back over to you guys really quick. All right, so we're gonna get Lord Aacorn in there really quick. Okay, he comes in all anger. I'm gonna just get all the attack rolls out of the way, Zeivre'El, real hot and quick.
If he misses one, I would like to do something narratively, if that's okay.
Understood. Yeah, understood. Probably. I didn't roll very good. So we've got a 24, a 24, and those are the two claws.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got a 20. Does that hit?
Yep.
20 hits. The last one will miss. So it's the bite that misses. He'll get 2 claws, a mace, and then the final bite will miss. Yeah, go ahead and I'll start calculating all your damage, and you can have the narrative moment in the meantime.
Cool. Yeah. So for the bite, can we say that it's that it's actually, for some reason, a spear that he throws, and I just happen to be flying away at this moment, and as he throws it, trying to hit me, I instantly like invert my wings and just kind of air brake, flip around midair, and throw it back to him.
I'll tell you what, it could be the mace. We'll say that the mace is what missed. So
got it. You might know what I'm trying to.
I know exactly what you're going for. Yeah. Okay, so I made a mistake on this earlier, so I'm going to just delete the modifier because you're resistant to necrotic damage. The claws are necrotic. So I'm just going to not add his modifier for this attack to make up for it. So you would have taken half of 35 between the 2 necrotic claws, which gets round down to 34 becomes 17 necrotic damage. Yeah, I'm gonna call it 12 again to make up for the previous turn because he hit you with a claw. More be fair about it. So 12 necrotic damage on the 2 claws. He will bite you. I need a con save.
Alrighty. Con save. That'll be 19 to save.
19. Okay. That will not save. So you're going to take 14 poison damage, 14 poison damage, and be poisoned.
Was that with
we'll
the bless?
Oh yeah, did you account for bless?
I did not.
Okay, toss it in there. You might save.
Get that D6.
What number did I say?
You said 18?
19.
19?
19? Then that turns into a 23.
23, that's a save if that's the case. You still take the poison damage, but any secondary effects will be negated. You are not poisoned. So he comes in, you stab him through, he blocked with it. I'm gonna say he shoved the claw into your chest, bit down on your shoulder, and then you kind of pushed yourself free, and he backhanded you with the claw, and you go reeling through the air. While you're reeling through the air, he just throws this mace, this flaming manifestation of his hate, and it wheels around in your direction. Let's see if we can make this happen. I want you to make me. This has got to be a dex save. That's the only way this ends. This is a dex save.
Okay.
Just really cool here.
That will be a. I reckon I'll add a d6 onto that.
Yeah, why not?
That will be a total of. Come on, game. All right.
Come on, buddy.
That'll be 22 dex save.
22. So he has a series of saving throws, and they're all the same number. So I'm just going to use that. That is considered pass, if that's the case. So here's what I'm going to say. We're going to keep it somewhat mechanically viable, but the flavor's all going to be there. So he'll miss the attack mechanically. And as your turn comes around, the mace is flying over, and you kind of allow your wings to kind of tilt with it, and you kind of grab the handle, use the mace's momentum, allow your own body to sort of flip, and then your wings kind of beat hard to push on the momentum. The essence of what you are takes this thing of hate and changes the flame on the end of the hammer into, just for a moment, a beaming sunlight. There is no doubt, as holy as you are, that you have hate for Lord Aacorn, and you will turn it back upon him. And you, flip around and send it flying back at him. The mace this time goes in like a spear from heaven, and we will call this, a radiant sword attack. You can just make a radiant sword attack to
Excellent.
Supplement this, and we'll call this one of your 3 attacks. No.
Very good.
Hateful smite. There should be a smite called hateful smite. That's a second.
All right, that will be 19 plus 12.
Are you bloody, by the way?
I am just bloody.
All right, cool.
31 to hit.
I think I'll hit.
Uh, 28. Oh wait, no. Yeah, 28 points of damage.
All right, 28 points of damage. I'm gonna tell you what. We're just to end off the battle, so we can all kind of reunite here. I'm gonna send you a quick message of it's up to you, but could be a cool way to finish this guy off.
Dude, that mini of the angel bloodied is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's cool, huh?
Yeah.
You hit him, so send you a message. So I'm gonna say you hit him, and it blasts him in the chest, and he gets shot out of the air, and he flies through a building, in one side, out the other side, and then into I'll say you know what? Why not? Let's just be stupid about it. He hits the Temple of the Dawnfather, and smashes through the building in front of him, and then flies through the roof of the cathedral sundering some of the stained glass windows, and like a third of the building just crumbles as he's like smashed inside of the holy place. You can like fly down and land, bloody, damaged, but not so damaged. He's like trying to pull himself to the feet, but the natural radiance of the place is kind of hindering him. Like the unnatural sort of holy light that seems to naturally emanate from him. He kind of, it's like staggering to his feet, but he's struggling to do so, and you land. Do you want to continue to attack, or is there something else?
I actually didn't see the message you sent.
Oh, I sent it to the wrong Brandon. Hang on. Let me send it back to you.
What you think about that, Brandon? Huh? What do you think about what he sent you?
I'm about to go look. No, I'm not.
I deleted it.
I think
whatever you want to do. I just thought it'd be cool.
Yeah. I think he comes down, furls the wings, walks over to him.
He's just like mad with fury. Like, I'm gonna say the maul is currently sitting in the altar of the, like, destroyed the altar of the Dawnfather. It is sitting in the altar of the Dawnfather, but it's currently like on fire in like radiant flames. Like, the holiness of this place is disintegrating his mace as he's kind of like, and he's just like mad with fury. He's like, I'll kill you for this. I'll kill you. And he's just like flailing around on his knees.
Are you not tired, Aacorn?
I'm tired of your filthy condescension. I remember when I plucked you from the sky like a pigeon.
And I will remember of the many times. The time I sent you back to your master with your tail between your legs. You lout. And then he's gonna like superhuman speed, like as flavor, grab his mace and kind of swing around, and as it touches him, he's gonna cast he's gonna use that as the spell focus for dispel evil and good, and try to send him back to his master.
All right, you take this mace, it already burning with radiant flame. You pull it out. Your hand is unharmed, for you are good and pure. And then it just beams with like the wrath of the sun, and you bring it down upon his head. I will give him the saving throw, in fairness.
Mm-hmm.
It is a 20 charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He is pretty good at these. But not good enough. Wait, he gets advantage. But not good enough. Despite magical resistance, you bring the hammer down upon him, and your and this mace, this manifestation of his hate, is going to vanish alongside with him. And as the mace makes contact with his head, there is no damage to be had, only a aligning of the universe. This thing does not belong here. This is a thing of hell, and so it shall go back to hell. The moment the mace makes contact with his head, the two of them almost seem to like wormhole, like implode in on themselves, like a black hole, and he kind of
as he's
sucked in.
As he's like getting sucked in. I imagine there's a moment or two where he's like, getting sucked in, and he's still conscious.
Like holding against the ground as he's being sucked in.
And he'll just say softly to him, "See you again, Aacorn."
And he just, as his like horns bend back across his face starts to like pull back, and he just looks at you with hate until he is sucked into hell. Not once has he been embarrassed on this battlefield, but now twice if overlooked, it will not be this time. He will suffer at the hands of his masters for this bit. And with that, the Temple of the Dawn Father no longer need bear such a corrupt being in its midst. You have done so, and cast him back to where he was.
Takes one breath. And then he shoots out the already damaged and, destroyed stained glass window as not to damage the other ones.
Understood. You fly back out. We are going to come back to the party. You have all ensured through the power of command and through the wrath of Ofansian riders. There's something that is utterly certain to, maybe not Elisar who's just arrived, but to Leah, to Hector, to Ulysses. Today is the final day, perhaps the final ride of the Ofansian Hordes. They are buying you the time they need, and they have the numbers to do so. But looking at the carnage here, the heroic, beautiful deaths they died, this will perhaps be the end of the Ofansian Hordes. Whether it was Kos or Gambatar's death that marked it, Ofansia and its country will not be the same ever again, perhaps. You will look down to see the man who led the ride, Noyan Rethmor, who was the leader of the Ofansian Horde, second hand to the great Khan Kos and friend to Gambatar, sort of laying on the ground. His horse is like on top of him. His legs are broken, and he's coughing on his own blood. And he kind of looks over to you all. I'll say it to you, Hector, because you've got the Stormlord thing going on. He kind of looks over to you, and with all the blood kind of pouring, he kind of... No, he doesn't say that. He ain't faded. He looks over to you and kind of smiles, blood-red teeth through the blood. And he says, "Die better than that, if you can."
Hector will maybe look over, maybe still clasped in this thing's mouth, just kind of laying also sideways. "I'll do my best." 1-inch punch his way out of the mouth.
Do so. You 1-inch punch your way out, pull yourself free, and by the time you guys are all looking through each other through the carnage, and Ulysses, Elisar, Leah, you kind of all come together here at the gate of the main gates of Vasselheim. You look back, Hector, and Elisar.
If Elisar sees the exchange between this fallen warrior and Hector, both of them who have that connection to the Stormlord, I would like to make an insight check to kind of verify that relationship.
Yeah, go ahead, make an insight check.
And that'll give me a 20.
That'll certainly do the job. Maybe on the way.
In common, as Elisar is walking forward, she'll ask, "Are you ready to the fallen warrior?"
He looks at you, a stranger, and I think he'll kind of just look to the sky. Well, a dragon, and he'll just kind of look up to the sky, and you see the light beginning to fade from his eyes, and he goes,
"And I will call down a bolt of lightning and strike him."
Okay. All right. You strike him with a lightning bolt, and you see this sort of final sneer. It's kind of defiant sneer in the face of death, refuses to despair. The power of his god flies down, and he kind of looks up into it with this smiling, dying warrior is just reduced to ash instantly. And he is gone.
He was a good man. He'll be remembered. Walk the
That
side card.
seemed the best way to herald him on.
Well, save some lightning for the rest of us. We may need it yet.
You will see at that point, Zeivre'El, you can sort of fly in and land, and you guys see Zeivre'El in all his planetar glory. I will say, Zeivre'El, you're beginning to feel it fleeting from. And you guys would all see, for as he lands, unlike Astaria, like specks of sunlight are kind of like dappling off of him in different places, like almost like he's fading. But nonetheless, still here and as glorious as you would expect from a true angel of the dawn.
Yeah, he lands like a meteor, like from the sky, comes down, 3-point lands, and he stands up, eyes alight, and just kind of looks at the fallen general of the army. And he gives a glance to everybody. It seems you were able to handle yourselves well without me.
Us and 300 of the Horde. Is it done?
It is.
Astaria will land, hearing this, and smile to you as everyone says, I see the Dawn Father has granted you back your gifts, but perhaps yet has to grant you some humility.
Humility is sadly not one of the oaths of a glory paladin. I may look a bit different, but I am still of my own oath to the Dawn Father. That being said, I do not believe this gift will be long-lived.
No, you are returning. Over the roofs, you begin to hear the sort of sound of more monstrous screeches, perhaps things like chimera or beasts or barbarians or what have you. And Astaria kind of looks on and says, if this plan is to work as you say it shall, and the great liar is to make good on his word, you need only step through those doors. I will make sure that nothing comes up behind you. Every moment we waste, someone dies. Gather what you need. It's time to go.
Let us be away.
Aye.
Do you all have transportation?
You look beyond the gate, and this hell gate that has soldiers pouring forth, coming closer towards you, is some 100 feet off through the gate. They open it out the door. Yeah, transportation will not be an issue.
Okay. Cool.
Cure wounds on myself.
Absolutely.
Who is injured?
I Hecator a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what. Before we go spending things, I'll say Astaria says with some urgency. She says, "Go, help the armies of hell. Disrupt their plans. The longer you wait, the more people will die." And as you step through the gate, Zeivre'El, your form will have reached its end, but it is not without its final gifts from the Dawn Father. As the light around you sort of diminishes and the wings kind of reduce down into like an ethereal sense, your size comes back down to Zeivre'El's size and you return back to mortal form. That divine power sort of almost splashes out from you, kind of residually comes out and fills each of you with some power. And this is essentially going to function as a short rest. You'll gain an instantaneous short rest from the residual gifts of the Dawn Father leaving Zeivre'El.
Cool. Yeah, I needed that shit, homie.
What's the duration for the negative to my max HP? Is that a long rest or cure?
What did you get that from? Was it the big guy? The
big guy.
Let me go check. I should have them here. Wow. I might need a moment to.
That's fine.
Find a
We can
stat
take care
block
of that
again.
later.
It's a good question, though. I don't want to send Jamin up that info. Monsters. Okay, here we go. I'll tell you. You will regain it back in this. You'll regain your hit points back.
Okay.
Your maximum hit points will return to normal with this splash of fine energy.
All right.
I'll tell you what. While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and we'll get back to it soon.
Me
And
too.
you can feel free to roleplay if you need, or whatever you want to do.
So does that count as a break, or...
I don't think so.
Okay. This is gonna be a pretty rough fight coming up, guys.
Oh, you're muted, Hecator.
Oh, cakewalk, easy. It's just hell.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Step through the portal and it's just a sea of rakshasas.
Mm.
Ugh.
I think it's
Yeah. Make friends, influence enemies, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm not saying... I don't think I'm tapped, but my resources are getting pretty low.
I'm fresh at this point.
Thanks.
Yeah.
100%. Temp HP even.
That is very good.
You don't get the smite slots back on a short rest, though, so that's a bummer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I gave it all I had, coach.
That holy weapon's still going, right?
Yeah. I mean, it lasts an hour. And we've been probably hasn't been an hour yet. I don't think so.
Probably not.
Yeah. And it's got this ability. It ends it, but I can use a bonus action, and every creature of my choice within 30 feet takes 48 radiant damage and is blinded on a failed save. So I'm hoping maybe I can use that, and yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, holy weapon's great. I love it.
Yeah.
So,
It's pretty goated.
I used to with Thalia, I would twin cast it on her frontliners, and so I'd have it going on 2 people, and that was pretty tasty.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it took a lot of sorcery points, but it was worth it.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, we had some good times in that campaign.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that was a fun one. Yeah. Probably one of my favorite campaigns, honestly. I'm a sucker for that ancient Greece, though. I just love it.
There's just something about it. Like it's like romantic and like heroic, mythical, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. It's so good. Oh my god. I love it. So when he said he was putting another one together, I was like, well shit, I guess I gotta play in that one too.
I gotta. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. That's a good time.
Yeah. Oh, what did you think of the Odyssey? I heard Ryan's POV.
Oh yeah. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. Like I definitely enjoyed it. The script kind of killed me and like took me out of it at points. Like I think like I don't know, he would say like my dad this, my dad that, and I think even Robert Pattinson said daddy at one point. I'm like, guys, at least say father or something. And like, come on. Like, it was.
I was kind of thinking that too.
So some of the modern stuff like pulled me out of the immersion of it a little bit, but I really liked that Zendaya's Athena was the priestess at the end. I hope everyone's seen it. I hope that's not a spoiler.
That would be crazy.
But that was
crazy,
wild.
though.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Because then it made you think like, and I think Ryan mentioned this as well. We talked a lot about it, but you wonder if she was actually there or not. Like because none of the other gods presented themselves like Athena did. So
yeah, but like all the other gods were very much like, if they were there, they were very like, you know, separate, or like they didn't appear.
Yeah.
You know, they appeared based on the consequences on, you know, whatever him and his crew did. But yeah, it does. I think it's kind of open-ended, and you can kind of take it however you want, like whether or not that, you know, that priestess was the priestess that as the ghost that was following him, or if it was Athena taking the form of the priestess that was murdered.
Yeah,
you know,
totally. Yeah. My favorite arc in the whole movie was the dog by far. I mean, like hands down.
Oh
the dog,
my god,
story just
Argus. Oh
yeah,
that poor dog, and they were kicking it and fucking.
I know, they were so mean to the dog, and he just wanted to see his owner one last time.
Like,
and,
why do that to a dog? Like, just why?
I don't know. You gotta. I don't know. There's a special place in hell for people that kick puppies. That's for sure.
Yeah,
no,
John Wick puts him there.
Yeah.
And like he put the dog on like a dung pile, like.
Yeah.
And that dog literally stayed alive for like, what was it, like 10, 20 years? Something like that?
20 years.
Something wild. Yeah, that's insane. So I liked it. I thought it was a good movie, but I do admit I was a little disappointed. I thought it was going to be like an excellent movie. Yeah,
I could see that, yeah. I think it's a great movie just for the spectacle of it all. right?
Mhm.
Like
Oh, absolutely.
just the scale of everything, and like and like finding out like the Cyclops, like it wasn't a CGI thing. It was all done with like a 60-foot tall puppet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
that they assembled in the cave.
And the cave that they met that Cyclops was the mythological birthplace of Zeus.
Oh, interesting.
Mhm.
I don't. Okay. Very interesting. Huh.
Yeah. And the Lastragonians, the cannibal giant people in the the silvery armor,
Mhm.
those were all like 7 foot tall actors. And then the like that picture of like Odysseus at the front, like in the the I guess the promotion material or whatever. That scene was all done with like 7 foot tall actors as the giants, and then like 5 foot tall, like female actresses, and 5 foot actors and stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So that it's kind of the whole time it was just like that was like one of my favorite parts of the whole movie. I think that and Robert Pattinson's character. Like when they started dropping weapons through the hole.
Get the spears. Get the swords.
Get the spears. Get the sword. Use the swords. Oh my god, that shit was so funny to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was. Oh man.
All right, let's get to her, folks. All righty. You step out of the gates. You heal in this way and feel full. And the moment you step over the final stone, the line of stones that marks the threshold to the city of Vasselheim, you look before you and you see, like, legions of hell preparing, and then as Typhon fell, like, they all started charging that. Like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of like bearded devils and whatnot. And you guys fought like 10 of them pretty hard. Hundreds start charging at you like glaives out, snake beards going. And the moment who leads? Who's walking first? Who's going first?
It's got to be that guy.
It's gotta be Zev.
Yeah, I think I used kind of that last bit of power to kind of speed my, because 120 feet of flight, to get through the portal. You know what I mean?
No. Well, hold up, we're not there yet. You all, as a group, step out of Vasselheim, not into the portal, but out. Of Vasselheim.
Okay.
And as your foot crosses the final stones that mark the threshold of the city's boundaries, I think you, Zeivre'El, being a celestial being, understand things like this a little more intensely than anybody else. The moment your foot hits soil, that is not Vasselheim soil, but Wildland soil, these warriors who are now only about 30 feet from you in the final seconds, I don't imagine Zeivre'El cocky, perhaps. You put your foot down, and the moment your foot hits the soil, the warriors, like, stop their sprint. They kind of come to, like, a stopping halt. And kind of bring their blades down to their sides. You leave behind the sound of battle. Zeivre'El's, Leah's song only faintly off in the distance. And all of these warriors, hatefully angry at this, kind of file into ranks, at stopping, perfect ranks as they stop. And then, like a parting of souls of evil before you. Kind of like Neo when he goes in the Machine City in the third movie. and all of the everything parts before him, all the machines part before him. That's what happens. And you see before you this stone made like horrible dual obelisks that sort of rise from the ground as if they've been pulled from the ground like fingers of the earth, and between them is a tear in reality. Not a doorway, but a complete abysmal evil rip in reality, where evil has stopped flooding from the moment that foot went forward, and the path before it is open to you. And though all these devils look to you with hate, they make no move to slay you. Do you proceed?
Yeah, I start walking.
The armies of hell... Oh, Ulysses, please.
No, I just... never mind. Don't worry about it.
Understood.
Don't worry about
I got
it.
you. You're going with...
Clear my throat.
All good. You all start walking forward. To be clear, must be utterly unnerved. You willingly walk between the ranks of hundreds and hundreds of devils at once. If they fell upon you, if they decided to break their treaties with hell, decided their ambition was too much, it would be it. For all of your power and skill, there's just too many. But you walk down the ranks looking at these sneering, hateful creatures, pure evil, looking at you with nothing but a wish to slay you in their heart. Some grimace at you with hate for this. Others smile and smirk, as if they don't know the trap, they know you're walking into it. You walk 100 feet up to a hole in the plains and a descent into hell. One by one, you march through into this red, deep crimson portal that ripples almost like the surface of a disturbed water. And you move past it, leaving behind all sounds. You no longer have access to any resources from Vasselheim. You can no longer hear Leah's song, and thus the boons you have gained from it previously are gone. You march only now to hell. You leave the portal and come to this place. This is not a perfect description of what you see, but I will tell you what you see. Well, first and foremost, as you step through this portal, you are all mortal. Even you, Zeivre'El, become mortal yet again. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw, as you are suddenly confronted with true and pervasive evil.
Everybody within 10 feet of me will gain a +4 to their saves.
And Zeivre'El, because you are an angel in hell, you will... Let me say rolled straight. I'll get into that. You are immortal now, and perhaps because you are mortal in this moment, it may be saving you from something else.
I'll be within 10 feet of Zeivre'El.
All right, cool. You can say everyone's an influence. Okay. His aura has been very extra lately. It's been pretty great.
Yeah, not quite Agamemnon, but, I try.
Something in me kind of hates that they made Agamemnon so cool.
Yeah.
No, he's a shithead. He's evil as fuck.
I think that's low-key the point. We can get into it later.
All right. Let me get those totals, guys.
29.
Nice.
21.
21. Yeah.
13.
13. Sarah?
30.
Yeah, all right. And Zeivre'El?
22.
By the presence of this paladin who fills your hearts with courage and resolve, by your own staggering wisdom and willpower, you feel the coming of pervasive evil, but you have all been facing evil for so long that it just rolls off. Maybe Leah, you rolled a little on the lower side. You didn't fail, but maybe for you, you feel a chill in the bone, like when your pact ended, it's like something was taken from you, but nothing was put back in. There's just this little place in you where power once was that is not any longer. And it's better that that corrupted evil thing is gone, but all the same, it's still evil. And this place threatens to refill it like an empty vessel, desperate to be filled with something. And nonetheless, the will holds, and all of you will resist being influenced by this hell you find yourselves in. Anyone proficient in religion may do so now. Make a check. Make a religion check.
I am.
I'm not.
That's my third nat one of the day.
Oh no. That had to balance out
Cosmic
sometime.
justice. I rolled a 10.
Yeah. I'll give you advantage, Zeivre'El, because of your background.
Appreciate that, Jaime.
Guidance.
Guidance.
As the hawk lands on your shoulder and casts it.
That's great. Thank you.
Eagle.
I need it. 4. The that'll be a 12.
Well, I will say no more other than this. Zeivre'El, you have never been here before, and thank the Dawn Father you have not. For this is Nemesis, the ninth layer of hell. I will say no more, though it would be very cruel if I could. You all look around, and you see that you are inside a dark pit. An immense dark pit. And in this image, imagine, if you will, as you look to the horizon, there is no sky. There is no open air. What you see at the horizon are great black walls that surround, rise, and file everywhere, as if this layer of hell is, in and of itself, a massive fortress. This is a world that has been turned into a fortress for hell and its generals. Here, perhaps even flying off in the distance, you'll see pit fiends, archdevils, creatures of the most magnificent power in the multiverse. You fought Lord Aacorn just now, Zeivre'El. You see his many rivals flying in the air in the distance. There's 3 there flying to some meeting as to the war. You see maybe a flight of them over there with their retinue as well. Here, you are in Asmodeus' domain. Somewhere, the throne of the Lord of Hells and the God of Hell is here somewhere. But where you stand before is a towering, beautiful palace that is well defended by fiends the likes of which you haven't seen before. You see black obsidian citadels sort of floating in the air up and around it like sentries, like weapons platforms, if you will, prepared to strike down anything that gets too close. You see the towering spires of this palace before you is strangely made of white marble, as if in rebellious contrast to the black darkness all around it. But nonetheless, it is pouring with hellfire. and it is a place of pervasive evil. And the idea that you have to go in there, let alone kill the master who lays within, is astonishing to consider. How are we supposed to do this? And this is the trick. But there is something else worth considering. Not far off, maybe some 100 feet down the craggy rock hill you stand upon now, you see something, someone waiting for you, facing towards you, entirely aware of you. Tall, like a large creature tall to be sure, some 10 feet tall, even at this distance you can tell, but is nothing more than a black robe. Is nothing more than what you expect is a very thin individual in a black tattered robe, waiting at the bottom of the hill. You're expected. What do you do?
Do I recognize who this person is at the bottom of the hill?
No, just a person in robes. How could you recognize them?
Eyes forward, we have a job to do. And I start walking.
Right, down to business. As Hector's looking around, kind of taken aback. Right.
Are we approaching the Wraith, or are we trying to just walk
Ulysses
past?
is approaching the Wraith. You can.
Okay.
you can
Yeah.
do what you want.
I'll be with him for sure.
Alrighty. I assume that's what you're up to, Ulysses.
Yes.
Got it. You make your way down the hill, and as you do so, he kind of blends in with the surroundings a little bit, but as you draw closer, you begin to notice that he is holding something. He seems to have sort of like, his hands are kind of down like this, like every part of him is obscured by the robe, the shade of the hood. It's sort of like, kind of resting into his shoulder is this tarnished silver, like glaive-like thing. And in fact, ironically, I think the only two, I think the only two people who could possibly recognize this because of backgrounds would be Hecator and Elisar. This is a farming tool. It possesses a deeply tarnished by centuries, but nonetheless silver, and taller than he is by almost another half of his height. So 15-foot tall scythe. And he waits patiently for you to come down the hill. You make your final approach. Though he is taller than all of you, he is kind of on a hunch that while he is taller than you, it almost puts his face at eye level to you from under the hood. And finally the arm kind of goes out and outstretches longwise. And finally the robe sort of sifts past a hand, and you see a white bone skeletal hand. No skin, no sinew, just bone. It outstretches. He says in a gravelly voice,
Welcome. We have been waiting. Will you not hear what I have to say?
What's your name?
I do not remember. It's been so very long. Only titles I know. But I will
Speak your
tell you.
title.
I will tell you this. I am no enemy to you. I come with alliance. I come at the behest of death itself. can I come with the dead? Tell me, warriors, are you too proud to have my army stand with you?
What's the cost?
Cost. Very simple as the cost. Cost is this. When you defeat your enemy, you allow me but a moment with him that I might change his fate.
Did you change his fate too?
I give him exactly what he desires. Freedom from his father's thumb. And in doing so, will weaken the Lord of Hells. Without his heir, well, he will have a new enemy to fight against. As I said, I am her angel of death, for I am the reaper of fates.
When you say her, are you speaking of the matron?
She does not have many angels. In fact, I'm not sure she has more than just I. But I am here at her behest. And yet still, regards are sent on behalf of the one you know as Iota. For she sent me here, and I have traveled with her, and from the bowels of hell have I assembled an army of the tormented dead. So I ask again, are you too proud to gain aid from the dead?
Why would the Mother of Ravens allow the dead to be disturbed?
Because they deserve better than hell. The creature now reveals his other hand, which is also bone-like, and he sort of begins to sort of walk around you like an old man with his cane as he sort of begins to lament and speak. And he says, "What a wonderful time we find ourselves entering into. For we are now within the plane of hunters, of warriors, and in the years to come, only the strong are given their freedom. And you all well know many have died in your holy city that were strong and taken wrongfully from their fates. Do you not know some who fell to devil hands, fell to tricks and contracts, fell wrongfully to be tormented in these pits? For it is they, the strong, I rise to meet their captains and jailers. The dead may yet still walk to serve the living. Do we only say yes?
I think Hector's eyes would shoot to Leah, hearing that.
Well, we don't have an army, and he does. It's all I need to hear.
Say we do take you up on this offer. What happens when the fighting at Vasselheim is done? Where did the dead go?
They can go nowhere, but in hell they have been tricked to these places. That does not mean they cannot be liberated from their tortures and then turned back upon their jailers. What will this army of the dead do? They will follow me, and they will reap havoc on hell itself.
Wow. I'm sure Ganbatar would like another crack at hell itself.
Stormrider. My most loyal lieutenant.
To hear.
No. But he can be. If you only but say word. He will ride again. If you wish it.
Hecator would look to Zeivre'El. Can you get a read on this guy? Is he a fiend or undead or what?
Yeah, can I try to detect?
Your divine senses detect something that you never really detected before. It is not often that the Dawnfather and his angels do anything alongside the god of death. You know that there was once a god of death, and then there was recently the matron of ravens has taken up the task. But even back then, you're not sure Well, you know what? I'm going to say something very interesting. The lore in Exandria is that while some are aware of the knowledge that there was a god of death before the matron of ravens, the history books, memory in all mortal minds, all the iconography in temples, scripture, everything was transformed and changed to fit what always was, which that the matron of ravens is and has ever been the god of death. Now, you mortals are free enough to know the difference. Leosatra, maybe Hecatorians put it to a roll, but Leosatra, being from a magocracy city, would know with certainty that there was once another god of death. It would have been the talk of the city, to be sure. Zeivre'El, in stark contrast, as an angel appeared through the laws of heaven and the multiverse, you have no recollection whatsoever that there was ever a god of death other than nature. Now I'm getting ahead of myself here. The point is, in all that time, you have never detected someone who registers as both a celestial and undead at the same time in equal measure.
Well, the fact
Basically,
that
to your senses, he looks about as potent as a planetar and as potent as a lich at the same time.
Well, I'm not detecting any fiendish qualities. I shouldn't be the one to make the decision, but I believe it could be to our great benefit.
He leans in now, scythe like this, with hooked over his head and like in a half moon. He wheels his other hand around you, Leah, kind of leaves his skeletal hand on your shoulder. You feel his bony fingers run down your shoulder and make your skin crawl and actually go a little cold, like the touch of death itself. And he says,
"Say the word, and you will have your army."
I think we need the assist here, guys. So
I'm here to support.
Mhm.
Your decision to make.
She'll turn and look up at the skull and
and I'll say at this range, yeah, exactly. You, for the first time out of anybody, actually like look up at him under the hood, and you see a skull, indeed. He has no skin and just black eyes with just little beads of red looking down at you in a skeletal grin.
Oh god. Well, it's not the first time I've made a deal with the devil. Yes, we accept.
Good. And make no mistake, I am no devil.
And he kind of gestures to you, Leah, and says,
Behold, the Raven Queen is angry, for she is responsible for heralding the souls of the dead to their rightful afterlife. And there are many who have been defied their rightful place at the side of the Stone Lord. Behold, they ride again.
He raises his hand like so, and you feel from around you, Leah, you're still like kind of in the crook of his arm, and kind of raises his hand, and you see the ground sort of begin to sort of shake and shimmer, and the ground begins to sort of churn as you see bony hands begin to sort of pull themselves up through the dirt and pulling themselves up, sand kind of pouring off them. You can see at first like a dozen warriors pull themselves up, and then 100 a couple seconds later join in the pulling of themselves up, and then you hear the whinny of dead horses beginning to pull themselves up out of the dirt from sideways like they were shallowly buried. More and more and more until there are thousands of skeletal undead warriors, many of them barely clad in like Ofansian rider armor. Some are in like the tarnished, like torn, like serrated breastplate of like a radiant lion warrior. Then you see one is bearing a tower shield, the dragon shield that is like blood stained across it. And you see the holy warriors of Vasselheim who have been tricked and deceived and taken up their fates rise as one into a legion of the dead. The Reaper then moves around you, Leah, and you see behind him first as well, more than anybody, and all of you will begin to see as he steps through all of you. In his back is curled skeletal wings that now begin to flare out. No webbing whatsoever, just skeletal bone wings sort of crack and lock and snap open wide as he sort of raises the Reaper into the air and lets out like this like harrowing hollow scream. Lets out this across the land that by having almost to like hold your ears from it. And all of the riders kind of and many of them sort of like take out their swords and war picks and blades. Many of them mount these undead skeletal horses, and then amongst them you see one warrior sort of brings his hand out, and wind curls out from his hand, and a skeletal horse just sort of emerges underneath him, and sort of he mounts upon it and sort of points his bow forward like the commander, the lieutenant of the army, and lets out another sort of and you see, not unlike the sort of army coming to save Gondor, without any sense of tactic, just in a tide of the dead requiring retribution and wrath against their captors, begin to ride, not unlike the tide of the Ofansian hordes hitting Typhon, just start to ride down the hill. The ground of hell begins to shake as the dead sort of ride scimitars, rusted, cracked scimitars and weapons down the hill. And you hear like the screeching of devils as you see a line of glaives is brought forward. by the guard to this great palace, and the dead clash against them with undeadly fortitude, and glaive blows that would kill a normal horse slash through bone and rib cage, but that's not what keeps them alive anymore. It is your pact with the Reaper that does. And they slam into them with a ferocity, a fury, a wrath, a frenzy, a tide of undeathly constitution that cannot be matched, or perhaps may be matched in time. The Reaper says,
"We will have our fun. Beware, for there may be more tricks and traps. But we will give them something else to look upon. Good luck, warriors of Vasselheim. I look forward to the defeat, the heir to the throne of hell. Go. Go with fury. Go with death at your back."
And he starts to like walk down the hill in a slow, kind of haggard motion, as if he's intending to catch up with his horde in that pace, but starts to walk away from the party.
Yeah, this might be completely out of not right to say, but as I'm carrying on and go past him or away from him, I'll kind of turn and I'll say, "Thank you, brother."
He stops and just kind of turns and looks over his shoulder, and you see the kind of under the hood like hook of the like grinning skeletal face just kind of looking back, and then just almost as if he would be giving you a facial expression if he were still alive of some kind, but it's indecipherable. And he continues his walk.
Yeah.
And you see on the ground behind him is the skeletal footprints.
Above table, I think that would be fair to say, if you were to take like correct me if I'm wrong, like a Planetar the Dawnfather, a Planetar-ish thing.
He'd be like you could certainly call him a cousin.
Like a cousin,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, but it is, that would absolutely be fitting. And I think fittingly of who this guy is, it speaks a lot to the relationship with the rest of the Prime Deities with the Raven Queen and hers. I would say you being an agent of heaven would know, like, as you can probably imagine, there's a lot of friction between the Raven Queen and the rest of the Prime Deities due to, replacing one of their siblings. Well, the original God of Death was one of their siblings.
Yeah.
And now he is no more. And she's kind of interposed herself into their pantheon. So, that's weird when someone butts into your friend group,
Yeah.
Oh, you brought Michelle? Ugh. Why do we always gotta hang out with her, dude? Anyway. With that, let us take our break. The way is opened. Distractions have been made. You may go now to face the great enemy. We'll take our break. 15, 20 minutes, folks.
Sounds good.
Another hand touches the beacon.
You hear a voice over the plains going, "Sharon! It's fucking rad down here, Sharon! Where are you, Sharon?" No, I like what I think it was like a Robot Chicken thing where it was like Sharon contacting Ozzy, like he's with a psychic with a oracle ball. She's like, "Ozzy, can you hear me?" And he's like, "Sharon, it's so fucking bright, Sharon. Where's the fire? You're just singing. I can't see, Sharon." It's all this gospel fucking music, Sharon.
Ozzy was great, man.
A great man. That was a great man. All right. So, with this distraction play, it does not take long. The attention is brought to other places on the palace as the army of the dead rides against hell against nemesis. I would like to make an insight check as they see the army's battle. Yeah, Leah, go for it.
All right. Okay.
Should I provide guidance?
I cannot roll for shit today. I got a 14. Oh, but guidance? Okay. I'll add
Yeah, toss
guidance.
guidance, sure. Yeah.
Maybe close. Okay. 17.
17. You see all of the defenses of this palace are reverted to fight this completely untactical, mad assault from the dead. Like, you see pit fiend generals, you see fallen angels, you see, like, the best this palace has to offer. Every single one falls upon this army, and it speaks of someone trying to save face. Imagine the embarrassment if Hell found out that this palace was besieged, if this place was besieged, if they even took a little bit of it. It speaks of someone sending overwhelming force to destroy, wipe away any evidence this ever happened. And to their fairness, to the fairness of the master of this house, it is an overwhelming force. The battle of an undead army versus an overwhelming tide of like multiple pit fiends, like squadrons of fallen angels, like the best Hell has to offer falls upon them with hellfire and fury. And indeed it speaks of someone who perhaps is, if not deeply held to the politics of this place, someone desperately trying to save face. Someone of what's the word? A sort of deep uncomfortableness with themselves, a lack of confidence, someone who fears shame, which makes your entrance all too easy. In the panic of send everyone, make sure that this is obliterated and no one ever hears of it, there's no attention to anything else that may be occurring elsewhere, such as your all entrance through the front doors. You enter and walk into a palace that is all but silent, other than the vague sounds of firelight and the screams of torment from some distant chambers. Perhaps some of you decide you should go free them. Find yourself in a maze, lost in a maze, but not so lost that you aren't able to find the heart of this place. I would like... There's going to be some checks to see if you find the throne room, because this is not a palace as you would know it on the material plane. This is an amalgamation of the consciousness of the Lord of this place. It changes and warps as he would will. So, I'd like someone to roll a survival check, I'd like someone to roll an insight check, and I'd like someone to roll an investigation check. And through these 3 checks, we'll see if you can find the throne room sooner rather than later. Depending on how well this roll goes, reinforcements may come, the victory may be swift, it may not be so swift.
I got a 14 on survival.
Oh.
I've got expertise in insight, so I'll roll.
All right. Expertise and insight, yeah. Ulysses takes the front, rolls a 14 on the survival.
Oh my god, that's my 4th nat 1 this session.
It's catching up with you. All the nat 20s you rolled against me.
That's ridiculous.
And so I got an insight. I need an investigation from someone.
Oh, I rolled survival, but I'll do investigation. 19. Could I do guidance?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. Of course, it's a 1. Dirty 20.
So I got dirty 20 investigation, 14 survival. What did you get, Leah?
11 insight.
All right. Ulysses and Leah, you guys struggle. Leah, you feeling confident. You like see the panicked attack to sort of wipe away the evidence here, and you're like, okay, I got a lock on this guy. But then you start to go through it into the halls, and you realize that though that is certainly part of the personality of this individual, they are far more eternal and complex than all of that. And you struggle to find your way. Ulysses, it's the same with you. You are, though skilled in Zeivre'El, this is a landscape unlike which you've ever tried to navigate before, and you struggle as well. You roll a 20, Hecator?
Yeah, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You will succeed. So that is a 1 out of 3 success, which is to say that there may be... Yes?
Could I, since I failed that ability check, could I use Indomitable?
What does Indomitable do?
Hold on a second. If you, no, well, I'm sorry, not Indomitable. Tactical Mind. When you fail an ability check, you can expend a use of Second Wind, and instead of regaining HP, you roll a 1d10 and add the result to the ability check.
Yeah, go for it.
And that would be a 5 for 21. No, I'm sorry, for 19.
Okay, for 19. Let me see.
That's pretty good.
A 19 is pretty good, but unfortunately it's overshot. DC was indeed 20.
Damn.
Close, very close though. So, as you go into this next fight, it takes a while to get there. In fact, it probably takes longer than you're all comfortable with. Probably gets to the point where you guys start to be like, okay, when did we get? And then it's a little while still after that, where you're like, there's a lot of time. This is taking a lot of time. What are we gonna do? When you finally come to the door of this place, it is a horrible door. The door is made of like beautiful white marble and implacable rose gold, and it depicts people in all manner of horrific torment. The most darkest torments you can imagine. Perhaps some that you were even beyond your imagination are depicted upon this wall. Perhaps, or maybe we'll even say for flavor in a sort of Seven Sins kind of way. Each torment sort of steered towards each. And at the very height and the very top of it, we'll say that being an odd number, the one depicted most prominently would be Pride. I won't go, I'll leave it to your imagination. Perhaps each of you sees something slightly different on the door. But nonetheless, it is disturbing. One of you moves forward and opens the door. And you are going to enter into a long, long hallway. Get out of there. This isn't a ruin. What's with all the rubble? So I will say it's basically this place, but it is not rubbled or ruined, but it is dark. It looks very much like... It looks a little like a ruin, in fairness, actually. It looks a little like a ruin, but not in the sense that it's dirty or dusty or abandoned, but more like what it was meant to be in its greatest golden era state has tarnished and diminished. You can kind of see nobility behind it all. But what lies before you now is the ruin of all of those things, and the celebration of sin, punishment, darkness. And at the end of the hall, sitting upon his throne, sort of like impatient, you are going to see one that you have seen before, Leosatra. Purple-skinned, black-horned, disarmingly handsome, strangely kind eyes, and endowed in long, black-purple robes of leather and silk. He is massive. He's very tall. He is probably like, what do we gotta say? Yeah, he's about 12 feet tall as he sits on his throne. He looks every bit like his father's son, but, you know, certain portions of his appearance steer specifically rebelliously away from his father. Sort of looks down the hall and sees you all. You see the eyebrows tilt unexpectedly. He just tilts his head to the side, like, oh, I'm just curious. And he kind of looks down. He kind of shakes his head side to side, insulted. He looks back. And he says, I had wondered why my armies stopped marching. Point taken. Well, approach then. Let's hear it. I expect you haven't come to abase yourselves.
We have nothing to say to you. We're here simply to slay you.
Slay. You have become so bold since we last met the Asatra Nights. In the depths of that tomb your people were keeping you in Arathis' own hold, I believe it was. You're different. What's changed?
I have no words for you. I do not wish you to twist and turn in ways that are evil, and we have nothing for you other than your death.
The only people who insist upon silence are afraid of their own selves. But fine, that is what you wish. I'm less interested in you, frankly. I'm more interested in you. Looks over at you, Ulysses. Did I get the rumor right? I heard from a friend of a friend of a friend that you called my father a bitch.
And I'll call you one too.
I like you a lot. I like you. But I must say, quite foolish for you to come here after sharing such words with him. He'll make you pay for it. You know that, right?
I choose to not respond to you.
Very well. If you insist. And to think, I could probably find out what he wanted. In fact, I know I could find out what his plans are for you. But instead, we shall let the consequences tumble like dominoes.
The lady wants you dead. You'll be dead.
You can't kill.
Then crippled it is.
Fine. This grates on my nerves. And I need some distraction. He stands up. And from his hand, you are going to see sort of almost slides out from like his sleeve is this great sword that falls to the end of his hilt. And it is this like, you know the like serpentine daggers, the like wavy daggers? That is what this blade is. It is almost like a serpentine waving slice of silver that descends from his sleeve. He says, Rin, what chance do you all have when the demigod of the Moonweaver couldn't slay you? Last chance.
Pekator will cast protection from good and evil on himself.
All right, I'll tell you what. He says, like, last chance, and you kind of begin to speak these words. And suddenly he's like halfway down the hall as you're casting. I'm going to roll initiative.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, you haven't expired on being a cool dragon?
I've got 5 hours onto it.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You're totally fine.
What?
I need to change
Dude,
my
how
dice or
how is
something.
that not a nat 20? I don't know if anybody saw that. It really looked like it was on the 20, but apparently it was on the 8.
I don't think the rolling of the dice is valid.
Yeah,
You know, I
I
don't think it
know.
actually.
It's cocked, bro. It's cocked.
I know. I don't think it actually matters all too much. I think they vaguely try to animate it so it works, but you know.
You're probably right.
Mm.
Has it been over an hour since we started fighting?
We'll just start fighting what?
Since we
Since
started.
the day began, since you left the safety of the inner gates.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Since the big Etten guy.
Yeah.
Oh, since the big Etten guy.
Yeah. We fought him, went straight to the
Yeah, I
Typhon.
think especially with the fails on the navigating, I would say absolutely.
Bummer.
All right.
Yeah, you guys have probably been wandering around this palace for half an hour. Okay, I'm gonna roll some dice. And I'll put on some cool music. Um, I'm just gonna get some other stuff ready to go because we are. It's hard. Okay. Beautiful. All right. We got the 12. Okay, beautiful. All right. Who rolled a 20 or above? Okay. Who rolled a 15 or above?
15.
18.
Where are you doing? Oh, there you go. You rolled a 15, you say. Okay, got it. What'd you get, Ulysses?
4.
4. What'd you get, Zeivre'El?
10.
What'd you get, Leosatra?
Also 10.
Also 10. Which of you two would like to go first?
Zeivre'El can. I don't.
All right. You know what? I think we need some special battle music for this final fight for the fate of Vasselheim. Let's see. Of course. All right. Let's see if this is cool. No, I don't want to protect my home. I don't know what that shit's for. Okay. It is time. No, trust this playlist. We're gonna go through this. For 3, 2, 1, and. Oh, this sucks. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Pick something good here. Okay. Let's try this guy. Yeah. That's right down. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Okay. It begins. What starts is so Hecator, you don't quite get the spell off. It's a bit of a standoff here. But the Infernal Prince sort of laughs. And he's going to raise his arms, and he's going to activate his lair action.
Ooh.
You're going to hear the rumbling that is only too familiar to you, Leah. You realize the pillars are wrapped thickly in chains. And those chains are going to descend and launch off at the party. I would like... Yeah. I want Mr. Speedy Hecator. I want Mr. Jumpy Ulysses. And... Random dragon lead. No, yeah, we're gonna get and Mr. Angel. I'd like you all to make dexterity saving throws as these chains shoot at you at lightning speed.
Since it is the first round of combat, and we are very well aware of Zeivre'El's ability to buff saving throws, I think he would try to be as close to everyone as he can.
Alright, fair enough. We'll kind of put you center, kind of do something like that. We'll make sure everybody's in a 10-foot radius.
Sounds good.
Alright, so I need the three of you to make dex saves.
30.
Woo! Hell yeah. Yeah, you dive, you do full, like, Spider-Man dodging, like, the green goblins, like, razor blades or whatever.
Yeah.
Absolutely, like the DC's pretty high here, so it is a matter of tremendous dexterity that you dodge these things. Zeivre'El, what'd you get?
25.
25 on a dex save, very impressive. Yeah, you save, well done. Ulysses.
You muted out.
Give me one second. I had a feature with the deck saves. Give me 1 second here. Wow, 6. It's fantastic.
Shit. Zeivre'El, I will say that your angelic instinct, like, devils in their chains, devils in their bindings, they're creatures of imprisonment, and you are ready for it, and you sort of slide out of the way. Perhaps even your aura, because that gives you a bonus to saving throws, kind of like diverts them around you, like they can't quite reach you.
Oh.
Hecator is just like flying through the air like a bird. Ulysses, you are a little more caught off guard, and chains shoot down and bind and wrap around you. You are grappled and restrained.
Okay.
That is going to be Hecator's turn. Hecator, your feet touch the ground. What do you do?
Well, I guess I already said I was gonna do it, so I'll cast.
Do whatever you want. You do whatever you want.
Yeah, I think I'll do it.
fair
Protection
enough.
from evil and good.
Yeah, fair enough.
With my action. Let's see, bonus action. So Ulysses is now like captured, or
Yeah,
he's
he is
trapped.
armed, like arms and body is just like wrapped in infernal chains. You could go over to try and break him free if you wanted to use your action, of course.
I think that spell is, yeah, protection from evil and good is my action. Could I like grapple him and try to pull him out, or is it just it's a full action to attempt?
No, you gotta use a full action to try and break him free. Sure.
Okay. In that case, I think where is Devil Boy on this map?
He's at the end of the hall.
Ooh.
No, you said he came up in the middle of the hall.
Yeah, it's flavor. I mean, it's flavor.
I thought he. Okay.
It's what he's going to do, but we're in initiative right now, so I'm not gonna cheat and let him do things ahead of time. Just like I'm not gonna let you guys do things ahead of time.
Okay. Bonus action, he will become large. Activate large form.
Hell yeah.
And run straight up and maybe get behind a pillar just to break line of sight.
Got it. You got 50 feet, right?
55, which becomes 65 with large form now.
You're maybe going to be a little short here, but
that's fine.
If you want to be behind a pillar, 50 feet will get you nice and obscured.
That'll work.
All right.
That'll be it.
Anything else? Nope. That'll be it. Cool. Fantastic. Alrighty then. Let's see. What to do. Well, let's start off well enough. He is going to raise his hand and kind of point and drag his finger along the ground, and he's going to cast Wall of Fire.
Ooh.
Get it? Sorry. Sorry. But anyway, he casts Wall of Fire. Is that big enough? 60. This is supposed to be a little bit more to like there. Okay. That's it. Yeah, that'll do just fine. I'll light that up a little bit. Wall of Fire. What's the range on that one? You have to bear with me a little bit because I'm gonna have to zoom between things here. Okay, he's got a huge range on that guy. Oh, well, you know what? That's kind of perfect. Big old wall of fire. You know what? He'll step forward for it. Sure. We'll try and put it a little farther forward. How fast are we? Okay. I'm not gonna make him do it just for like flavor's sake, but he can, so I'm gonna put it 20 feet forward. Kind of perfect, yeah. Fire elicits up from these pillars. Let's see here. When it appears, each creature. Dex save, Hector.
Got it. Not great. I'll use my heroic inspiration. Let's see. That ends up being +9. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Let's see. How does that do? 20. That's not going to quite meet the DC here. So you are going to take 19 points of fire damage.
Okay, I'll take half because of evasion.
Very cool. Very cool. Now, he is going to use a bonus action for Infernal Command. Due to how long it took to get to the palace, we're going to have visitors. Now, who would like to be the one to roll the dice to see how powerful a visitor is about to show up?
I've been rolling extremely low all night, so I got it. Yeah.
All right, roll a d10. You want to roll low. Low is the best you want to do.
Okay. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me.
A 10.
It's a 10.
Roll. Oh my god. No! All right.
I mean, it's a 0 is what it said.
That's really bad.
Well, shit.
That's really bad. Okay. Damn, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be... I mean, it's not too merciful, but we'll do it this way. I'm not having an Archdevil show up. Okay. What arrives at the door? Someone familiar. He showed up and made... I believe Gamatar shot an arrow in his ass on the third day of the siege. You are going to see... That's how you spell it. Oh, they don't have one. I'll just pick something up here, I guess. Kind of perfect, actually. I'll send you guys a picture of what you're seeing. But coming through the door, you are going to see the following creature arrive. Image is coming to you on Zoom. He was the one who gave original terms of surrender to Vasselheim and was answered with an arrow to the ass from Gamatar. He arrives now and sees the party and goes,
Oh, master, what a wonderful surprise we have as guests in the hall.
His arrival is the bonus action, as he was commanded to step into the hall. He would not do so without explicit command from his master. And he'll roll into initiative. He rolled pretty good, which kind of is a good thing, because we're down the order now. So he will go before the lair action. So technically, he's not going to get a turn for a little while. Rolling good was not good in this particular instance. So in this moment, he just kind of like,
yes, it'll be its pay. Miscreants back for all their troubles.
And that is going to be Grizet's turn. Or sorry, Grizar's turn. That is going to bring us to Elisar. You're like, who the fuck is that ugly fuck? What do you do?
Elisar will rise up on her rear legs as the draconic form kind of falls off of her. All and she will step between Ulysses and Leah and reach out a hand and say a few words in draconic and cast a 5th level freedom of movement, and the chains fall off from
absolutely
Ulysses.
Yeah, you do this. So you both have freedom of movement. Keep that in mind. Yeah, the chains just like, we'll say that like there's almost this like glow of brass light that kind of comes off of both of you for a moment, and that kind of like almost like expands the space off of Ulysses. It kind of like forces them to kind of be pushed away almost magnetically until they unravel and return back to the pillars. Absolutely. Anything else?
That's bonus action. That's as much move as I intended to do, so that's it.
Understood. All right, Leosatra, time for some big moves. What's the play?
I don't know what to do.
Oh no!
How far away is Hecator from me?
How far is Hecator? Not too far. He is 50 feet away.
50? Okay. That's fine. I'll action dash over to Hecator and I'm like, wait, you forgot something. And cast a holy weapon on him again.
Nice, okay. 45 feet. Just fists alight with a holy glow.
And then I think I've got some movement left. I'll go. Well, I don't want to get in the flames, so I'll go back behind.
You're not in the flames. It only has a. Let me double check here really quick.
I think it's 10 feet.
It's only 10 feet. Yeah, so it's only about like that far. So you're standing just outside the radius.
Okay. I'll go behind the pillar. Well, I guess
pillar?
behind. Yeah. Well, no, I guess in front of that pillar. I guess behind if I was like facing the fat guy, if that makes sense.
You've already gone 15 feet. You can go like to this one if you want.
Yeah.
Or you want to go like this to hide from the fat guy?
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
All right. Got it. Beautiful. Understood.
Oh, but I still want to like peek around the corner so I can still rebarbs them if I need to.
When you're at the edge of cover, I usually allow people to have sight lines, and you know what? I think I'm going to be a little more fair about that. I'm going to give you a choice. You can either be in full cover or you can be in 3/4 cover and see him.
3/4 cover and see him.
Okay, sweet. Understood. Yeah, I'm gonna give everybody that choice. Hecator said specifically he wants to be in full cover, so I'm assuming you're in full cover.
Yep.
Okay, understood, Leah. That is going to bring us then to Zeivre'El. What's the plan, Zeivre'El?
How far is the fat guy?
He is getting a melee with him. 45 feet.
45 feet.
I kind of dropped you guys where you were because I assumed you guys were like doing the slow, sneaky approach towards the throne while you guys were having that little chat. It's usually what party members like to do.
And it's about the same distance to the wall of fire too, right?
Let's see. Yeah, you're about the distance. To be just outside of the fire range would be 40. So yeah, you're at like 40, 45. Whichever way you slice it.
Shit.
And as a note, the wall of fire is 20 feet high, and it is opaque. So unless you're above that, I'll put a little one of these guys there for reference. But unless you're able to see above this line, like that top dot, you can't see anything beyond. So nobody can see Grisette right now. The Infernal Prince. Nobody can see the Infernal Prince right now, and neither can he see you.
Okay. Is it possible? Is it possible I could summon Voladier?
I don't know. Can you? Is it an action to do so, or like how's that work?
It is in action.
And then of course, bringing him from one plane to the next, it is within your power indeed to do so. Using half your movement, as Voladier arrives, you are mounted.
Okay. Yeah, and if possible, can I get within melee of the fat guy?
Boladir says, "Of course, my great friend." And he goes racing down the hall, up to the fella here, and with a mere 45 feet, you are in melee.
Yeah,
I think Boladir deserves a little angelic, a little halo. What do you say? Oh, that's not it.
Yeah,
There we
maybe.
go. Yeah. Not you.
That kind of reminds me of like a picture of like a snake. Like, does it wear a sock on the bottom, or I don't know, or a tie or some shit? I don't know. But
What
yeah,
are you talking about, Zeivre'El? This is serious.
could I go around the back of him?
We're kind of leaving combat, but sure, why not? Let me add some stiff to the map for you.
You could just say that I'm behind him. I mean,
I have found that usually doesn't end up going well. I'm gonna just quickly make a little floor piece for you. It'll take 2 seconds.
you could always move him up as well.
Well, then, no, I'm not. No, that changes everything.
Oh, that changes it.
And there's the doors open. Okay, there, we're solid. Yeah, within the last 15 feet, you can get to, like, here.
Cool. And I think he's gonna do an otherworldly slam.
Okay.
All right. That's a nat 1.
Voldir misses, unfortunately.
And that's it.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Ulysses, newly freed. What would you like to do?
How far am I away from this fat guy?
Goes, okay, guys. I know we're enemies, but like, let's chill out with the fat thing. Nah, I'm kidding. Let's see. To get into melee would be, for you, 55 feet.
All right, I'd like to use all of my movement and do launch.
All right, you run over, jump into the air, lance brought to bear, and you descend upon him. You'll have advantage for multiple reasons.
Okay, with advantage. So I'm gonna do a furious blow as an action. I can expend 1 charge. If the attack hits, I roll 5 times as many damage dice for the weapon attack as normal.
Fair enough.
Alright. So,
Oh no, this guy's got some. Okay. Forgot about some things this guy can do.
oh, boo. You can't give me the 19?
What'd you get?
28.
Hell yeah, that'll certainly hit him.
Okay, so...
He like shrieks in like disgust, like of you.
So do I do 5 rolls of D12?
It said what? Can you give me the wording?
Yeah, I'll display it in VTT.
Cool. Yeah, that works great. You're doing the ferocious blow?
Yes.
All right. 1 charge, call upon a spirit. If the attack hits, roll 5 times as many damage dice for the weapon as normal as this attack. All right. So, tell me what a standard attack looks like for you. Give me the everything.
A standard attack would be a dive with the lance, so it would be 5d12.
Then yeah, you got it perfectly. So yeah, we'll just roll 5d12. You're just taking whatever dice that you would roll on this attack and just making it 5. Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot.
It is a lot. It's excellent. You got a pretty good little lance there.
Okay, so that's 32 for that, and plus 7, so that'd be 39. And then with the where is this thing at? Cloud Strike.
So it won't multiply anything except for the actual initial weapon damage. Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. Cool.
Yeah, and in the future, just based on the wording here, you have to choose to do this before you make the attack roll in the future.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
my apologies.
Okay. No, totally good.
That's 3 additional for Cloud Strike and 4 additional for Heavy Weapon Mastery.
For a total?
And for a total of 46.
46 piercing damage?
Yes.
All right. He is resistant to such damage, so he is going to take 23 points of damage.
Okay.
He shrieks in disgust and sort of admonishments that he's been you've laid your hand on him.
2 saves that I need him to make, and they're both a 17. He needs to make a strength save of 17 and a con save of 17.
What? Why does this sound so familiar? All right. He fails both of them.
Okay, so with Topple, he is now prone. And he cannot see me. I'm invisible to him.
Where'd you go? Let go! Yeah, he'll fall prone and you kind of disappear on the wind, absolutely.
Alright, and that will be it for me.
Alright, understood. Yeah, he kind of tumbles to the ground. You know what, I wish I could think of a better example, someone with a similar body shape, but when Grima Wormtongue gets thrown out of King Theoden's hall when he gets saved by Gandalf and he's tumbling down the stairs and he's kind of pathetically rolling around in all of his robes. That's what this guy looks like. He's and he's definitely turtling because he's so big. He's rolling around like that, truly a pathetic creature. Speaking of which, you ready to see what he does in retaliation?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Let's see. Holy fucking moly, you can do a lot of stuff. Okay, here we go.
Baron and Dune is exactly right.
Yeah, not exactly. That's perfect, actually. He's gonna stand up. His tiny little bat wings will start to flap, almost ornamentally. There's no way they're making him fly, but it looks very much for his vanity. And he starts to fly because of it. And he will say, "Oh, dare you touch me, mortal filth!" And he is going to bring his hand back, and a whip is going to appear in it. And he is going to crack the whip. He's going to use Taskmaster's whip. He can't see you. So, he'll do one out of admonishment, out of oh, I can't believe he touched me like that. So he'll just attack you at disadvantage out of pride. Little miss, 13. Just kind of whips the air, oh, get away from to a bug, get away from me. He's then gonna turn around to you, Zeivre'El, and he is going to he's going to say, "You dare come before the infernal prince himself? You forget yourself." And he is going to attempt to do a feature called Forgetfulness on you. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
That would be the one to target.
Well, intelligence sucks on anyone. If you're not a wizard, it's
yeah, unless you're a wizard.
yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh!
What'd you
There.
get?
Did y'all see me? That shit was
Yeah, we saw it. What'd you get?
25.
You save. This creature was basically trying to like make you like forget, like realize you'd forgotten yourself to submit before the Lord of Hells or the infernal Prince of Hell, but you hold strong against it. Well done. He just the impudence, and he is going to target you again, Zeivre'El, but this time he can't target Ulysses, so he's going to target whoever's nearby, which apparently the only other person nearby within 60 feet is you, Elisar, so that is going to be a wisdom save from both of you.
You said a wisdom save from me, too?
I sure did.
Wisdom, huh?
That'll be a 14 from me.
Your eyes begin to rot in your skull. You feel a literal pain, and Ulysses, you look past this guy as he's like saying this, and as he like waves his hand at Zeivre'El, you literally see his eyes like start to like pus. Like pus starts pouring down his face, and his eyes go like green and yellowish. And you are going to be blinded, Zeivre'El. And that rot is going to give you 11 points of necrotic damage because you're an Asimon. What about you there, Elisar?
16.
Oh, 16. Same thing will happen to you then. Your eyes will turn like yellowish and green, pus will start pouring from your eyes, you go blind, and you'll take 22 points of necrotic damage. And then the guy is just going to take his whip, and he is going to... oh, no, he's out. Okay, that's it. That's his turn. He doesn't know where you are, but Zeivre'El's blinded, so he thinks he's safe. He's going to try and just kind of flutter up and away. But you can opportunity attack him if you'd like.
Definitely.
All right, go for it. You get advantage because you're invisible.
$29.
I think that'll hit. Roll some damage.
D8 plus 7. That'll be 13 plus 1d6 plus 1. Well, nope, that's the wrong thing. 13. Oh, I'm sorry, 17. 17.
17 damage, understood.
Yes.
17 will be reduced to 16 becomes 8. Well, be 8 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Again, he's sort of like like you're some kind of like poorly behaved dog, and he's like scared of dogs, and you're like he's like lifting his chubby feet away from you as he continues to flutter up in the air. He started up to 20, so he's got 15 feet left. He's gonna go like so.
Wait a second, hold on.
Okay. Legendary action time. Oh, actually, I gotta be kosher about this. Hang on.
Sentinel. Hold on 1 second. If I hit him with the opportunity attack, he has his movement speed goes to 0.
Ah, okay.
You got a Sentinel,
cool.
dog? You got
Yes.
a Sentinel?
Yes.
I was literally
completely forgot I had
about to
that.
say, like, if only you had Sentinel.
Yeah, I completely forgot I had that. But yeah, there it is. I have it.
So you have to go down. So where would you get the hole? You have a 5-foot reach, right? Yeah, okay, so he's gonna get halted, like, we're gonna say directly above. He was, like, flying away and he got directly above you just before he left God.
Does Lance
yeah.
have any extra reach?
Not if you're not
10.
mounted on a horse.
No,
Yeah.
it has 10 regardless.
Oh, it is 10 regardless. In that
There
case,
we
you might not be getting him then, if that's the case. 5 plus 15, like so. Let's take a check. I think you'll get him. Oh yeah, you'll get him. Okay, cool. So he'll be like about here now. 10 feet above the ground. Beautiful. Okay, excellent. All right. Now. What was I doing? Okay. No, he's just gonna sit on his throne. He's gonna just chill. No reason to get up now. He has somebody to take care of this for him. He kind of starts to like go. I don't know. You guys can't see him, but he starts to like. He like sits back on his throne. He kind of like goes into consideration. Maybe some like imp will appear before him and like with a paper, and he'll start like writing and kind of like goes back to work like this will be taken care of. You can't see what's going on, but that's what he does. But nonetheless, he will send forth a legendary action. Okay, so maybe he's not going to do that then. He has to see to do a lot of these things. I don't want to have to do okay, he'll do this. He goes, so we'll say like you've got him sentineled, Ulysses, and the creature goes, Master, they're putting their fingers up on me. And you hear from like the other side of the flame like a thick. And he is going to use the host's advantage, or the host's advances, and he is going to allow with his lair action. He says, "Oh, thank you, Master," and he will be able to move half his speed without provoking opportunity attacks and a weapon attack. So he's going to turn around and he's going to try and hit you with the Taskmaster's whip. You filthy thing! And he's going to attack you, Ulysses, now that you're visible. For 19 to hit?
No, sir.
No. How are you got a 20 AC?
21.
How's your AC so high?
Because I can use my lance as a one-handed weapon because of Steel's Grace, and use a shield at the same time.
Cool. Okay, I got you. Understood. Okay. Just check. Fantastic. Moving right along. You are, if that's the case, then he is going to... What was it? He'll still try and hit you with the... Oh, he missed. Right, that's what we're doing. He'll now move his half speed, and he's going to go 20 feet in the air without provoking opportunity attacks. All right, that is the lair action, bringing us to Hecator. Hecator, my friend.
All right, so Hecator.
You're standing in immense heat.
Yeah, I think he'll step out of the heat. And then look back towards this guy and go, we're supposed to be going after the big one. And we'll, I guess, run at this this floating guy.
Alrighty, so you've done 10 feet, you got 65, you said? Very good.
Yep.
That'll get you, if you want to be like 60, you can be right underneath him.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll do that. I've got a 15-foot.
Well, that's going to be 65, sorry, total at the end of your turn.
Yeah, I've got 65 total.
Cool.
Yep. So I've got 15 foot of reach, and I'm like quite tall.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'll try to strike him.
Go for it.
That is 21 to hit.
21 will hit. Go and roll damage.
Nice. Do you want radiant and lightning separate?
No, you can put those together.
Perfect. Okay, so 12, 20, 23, 28 points of damage total.
28 points of damage. Okay, he'll take it. Again, sort of mewling like, oh, filthy beings.
And I will knock him prone.
Oh, just for free?
Using Hill's Tumble, Hill Giant. If he's
it.
large or
Alright.
smaller.
He is certainly that. So he will come up to the ground, he will, and because he fell 20 feet, he will take 2d6 points of additional damage.
Very nice.
So
I
he'll
will.
take 4. Yep.
And I'll hit him again.
All right, so you got lightning going and you've got holy going, so that's pretty cool.
Ooh, sick. Okay, so that is 25 to hit.
I think that'll hit.
Beautiful. So that's 30 total points of damage.
All right,
And I will flurry of blows.
beautiful.
That's
Yeah.
28 to hit.
28 will hit.
Ooh, not a great damage roll. 7, 10. Only 15 points
Okay, he
total.
is bloodied officially.
So 2 more attacks. That's another 28 to hit.
All right,
And that's a little better. That's 19, 24 points.
24 points. Understood.
Last attack, another 28 to hit. Jesus.
No. Good job. Stealing all of Leah's luck.
Hey, that's my holy weapon working hard, though.
That's that holy weapon. Yeah, 25 more points of damage.
Hell yeah, he is hurt. Well done.
And I'll attempt the stunning strike on that last one.
All right. That is only gonna be it's gonna be 17.
Oh, I think, yeah, that does save.
Okay, got it.
But he is half speed and first attack disadvantage.
Understood.
I'll keep track of that.
No worries, no worries. He's going, Master, I'm sorry, they're too much for me. Okay. Legendary action. Down. Yeah.
Ooh, actually, could I have tried for the grapple?
I don't know. Can you? What is that?
Yeah,
You
once
mean-
per turn, I could try for a grapple when I hit him.
Oh, sure. Okay. Athletics or acrobatics would be.
Yep.
Damn, you're on the nat 2021.
I so much higher than that.
Yeah, okay, he's grappled for sure.
28.
You like just put your foot on him, and he's like again turtling. You just like holding him down. Your like foot's on his belly, and he's like, oh no. And it sounds a little like our dog. All right, so fuck off. Just work.
Nah, just handle your clerical duties.
The master, please. He'll do that. The fire behind you all just goes down. He's standing there, like annoyed. When they kill you, and you're done with your suffering and punishment for your failures, be sure to report back. I have work for you to do, fool. He goes, of course, master. And you say, as for all of you, this is wearing on my patience. He is going to say, submit. And that's going to be a wisdom saving throw for Leosatra. How close do we have to? He'll take the 40 feet forward. Fuck it. Why not? Little druid girl. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do Leah. Anyone within able to 60 feet. You're all so far away. Okay, I take it back. He's not gonna do that. He will just like kind of annoyedly like cast like a ball of flame. Probably at you, Hecator. Like his top like steward advisors like getting killed, fine, whatever. He like hurls a fireball at you, Hecator, of hellfire. That's gonna be not that good. That's gonna be 17
to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, miss.
Miss. Yeah, you kind of just it goes over your shoulder, and then he will say submit. Leah, make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this
As he casts
a charm?
This is. I gotta go look that up. No, this is the command spell.
I'll roll with lucky.
Sure.
Oh, not that it helped. I got a 13.
13. He's like, submit. And as his finger goes to the ground, Leah, you feel your knees betraying you as you are going to grovel. And you'll go prone on your turn. And then we're gonna do a little roll here, see if anybody shows at the door. Nope. So what will he do with his bonus action? He's going to say, help yourself, fool. And he's gonna do Infernal Command. This old boy is going to then make a weapon attack, and he can't move, but he'll make the weapon attack. And he'll swing the whip at you there, Hecator, at disadvantage. Because he's prone, right? Okay.
Prone, restrained, protection from evil and good. Take your pick.
He's restrained?
Yep. Because I've got him grappled.
Oh boy. Every time I do something, it's like, oh, also he's restrained. Oh, also. I was thinking to myself just now, I was like, you know what would be really a great time if I just like went to every law firm and just like put together a game with just lawyers, and then I could really just punch myself in the face at night after I'm done my games. And then that would be great. Anyway, disadvantage, that's going to be a super hot 17 to hit.
That will miss.
That will miss. He's like waving the. They're like, stop. They're like kind of like waving his hand away. He's like trying to get his whip figured out. The prince is like, he's like, he looks genuinely like. Again, it's this thing where it's like, he's got like a frail ego, and you could tell he's like genuinely enraged by how embarrassing this is. And that will be his turn. And that'll bring us to Elisar. Elisar, you stare down the air to the throne of hell. What do you do?
Well, I can't see him right now, so that really is immaterial.
Again, he took down the wall of fire.
No, I can't see him. I've been blinded.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot I did that to you.
But I will in a second, because the bonus action will be to cast Lesser Restoration.
Fair enough.
And I'd like not to be blinded anymore, because that sounds like a much better arrangement. At which point I will see the Prince of Hell, and I will I don't have a good choice for actions, so we're gonna go fishing in the dark because his ego is a little fragile, and
Gotta start with the
I
young mama
will
jokes.
look at him and say, "Your father betrays you. That's why we are here." And
Yes, I figured that out.
and it will be in draconic, and I will use a magic action to instill dragon's terror. That's a DC
Okay.
16 wisdom save.
He looks at you with a cocked eyebrow. This is a frightened condition, right?
Yeah.
He looks at you with a cocked eyebrow and he goes, "Yes, I had figured that out. Were you trying to scare me?" And he's immune to frightened.
Oh, that's it.
All right, understood. Before we do anything else, yeah, he sneers. Leosatra, you fall to the ground prone. Your legs go out underneath you.
Okay, quick point I want to make. So
Yeah.
I have freedom of movement, and it says that spells and other magical effects cannot reduce the target's speed, and falling prone would reduce my speed. So
Ooh.
That
does it not work?
So I would interpret that as absolutely he can't lower your speed, but that doesn't mean like you can't. Like he isn't lowering your
condition
speed.
reduces my speed, right? Like it reduces it to half.
Well, it doesn't reduce your speed. It just costs a certain amount to stand up. Like it costs a certain amount to move across the floor or to mount a horse.
It's worth a try.
So you can crawl at full speed, is what I'm hearing.
You can
I can crawl
Yeah.
30 feet.
You can crawl at full crawling speed. Like, to be clear, it doesn't increase your speed or decrease the amount of speed it takes to do normal things. It just means that like he can't cast slow on you and magically reduce your actual base speed, right? It's not making crawling easier for you. I don't think that's how.
So grovel just makes you prone? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, you just fall prone at any turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it stops you from being suffering from conditions. It just means that no one can give you like a -10 to speed or halve your speed or lower your speed.
Yeah, well, it could potentially be interpreted another way.
I'm sure it could be for you, Soraya, interpreted in other ways. But we're moving on. Zeivre'El, what would you like to do? You are blind, sir. What's the plan?
Yeah, so this isn't like an end of turn kind of deal where it'll go away, I'm assuming.
I don't know. Yeah, the Amnesu goes, "Oh yes, if you just take like 2 tablets of ibuprofen at the end of the day for the next 5 days." I'm not telling you how it works.
Fuck off. Alright, that'll be a lesser restoration.
Alright, you are no longer blind, sir.
Okay, and that's a bonus action. And with my action, I would like to run up and hit the fat guy.
Goes, this is fucked up. Who's really the devil here? Who's really the bad guy here? Alright, yeah, you ride over. It costs but a mere, you can go this way. Costs only, we'll call it 25 feet. Or no, in fairness, we're gonna call it 30 feet. But yeah, 30 feet, he's prone, you have advantage, go for it.
Huh. Huh. That'll be 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Oh,
no!
I will reroll. So that will be 11 11 slashing.
Reduced to 5.
And 4 radiant.
4 radiant. Got it.
Yeah.
Are you adding your addition? Was that a spite?
It was not.
Where is that coming from?
It's coming from Celestial Revelation.
Ah, got it. Did you activate it? You have to activate that to use it, right? It's not just like always going.
I believe I do, actually, but
Well, it's not a permanent feature. Like it's not.
yeah,
always gonna...
nah. That would be if that's a part of Heavenly Wings. So, yeah, and I only have that because of the sword on right now.
You have the wings because of the sword, not the revelations.
So, yeah, no 4 radiant.
Got it. Yeah. You can activate it, but you need to spend what is it, a bonus action or something?
Something like that. Yeah, bonus action.
Cool. All right, so just the slashing damage. It sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else?
I will do it again.
Do it again.
That is a natural 20. I will smite.
Nice. Hell yeah! Don't forget your extra D8 because it's aimed.
Mm-hmm.
Not my chin, or my second one.
You're a bad person.
Give me the damage separately.
Yeah. 19 slashing damage.
Alright, reduced to 9. And the radiant?
17 radiant.
Very good. Alright. He's like 2 or 3 blows away from defeat. He is not doing good at all. Well done. So anything else?
No. I think that's it.
Alright.
And Voladir will do an otherworldly slam.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Will he have advantage?
Yeah.
Good job, Voladir. That'll be 19 plus 9. I'm pretty sure that hits.
Plus 9. I would say so, yeah. 28.
1d8 plus 2. That'll be 10 more radiant damage.
10 more radiant damage. Beautiful. All right, he's like 1 blow away. It won't take much. He's just like laying on the floor, like choking in his own blood, serrated, cut open. He's on his way out. Let's put it that way. Is there anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right, Ulysses, it's up to you.
How far am I from him? Just walking distance?
Oh yeah, just 20 feet.
Yeah, let me go ahead and in that. put him out
All
of
right,
his
go
misery.
for it.
Let me in that.
Let me.
Yo, bro.
This thing is in my way.
Every session, Zeivre'El's just over there going like, "That Ulysses is so cool, so fucking cool."
And his player's name is Brandon.
Well,
Best
there's
name
the
of
nat
all.
20. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Brandons
He's
are
done.
just good at the game. You know what I mean?
Tell me how you end this guy.
I'm just gonna stand over him and raise the javelin over my head and drive it down into his face.
All right, you stand up. You like take the lance, like maybe even like as a disrespectful like afterthought, like you're not even worth my full attention. You're kind of walking
Drop
by
it.
shielded lance. You like flip the lance around backward and just kind of like
Yeah.
stab him through the second chin into the throat and just like rip it out. And he like and he dies, expires. You guys are in hell. He will not be coming back. And he falls dead, and then Grisette's like notice, or the Infernal Prince notices that and goes like he like actually like looks really pissed. He goes,
It's so hard to find good help. And now look what you've done.
he like is genuinely annoyed by this turning of events.
How
Know
much
how
movement
hard it
do
is
I
to
have?
find a good steward.
You have spent, I believe that was 20 is what I said. So
Yes.
you've got 10 more feet, and you got your pounce. I don't think you're quite reaching him this round, though.
Yeah, I'm okay. Then I will stay where I'm at just to see what's going on next.
Fair enough.
I'll move the 10 feet up. Actually, I'll move the entire 10 feet.
Fair enough. All right. So you do anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Legendary action. Almost spitefully, like he just like needs some self gratification, needs some something to kind of like make him feel better. He like looks at you, Hecator, and casts the spell magic. What level spell is holy weapon?
Oh, well, if he casts it on Heck. Oh, never mind. It's a 5th level spell.
Okay.
Ooh.
Holy weapon is gone.
Oh man.
Damn.
Not in my house.
Everyone's like, oh me. As like, oh, come on,
That was
Party's
my-
over,
that was my
guys.
high-level
Hecator's
spell
fist
slot.
scope.
oh, fuck.
That's it. We're leaving.
We're leaving. Fuck this place. He's like, wait. He's, he is going to. He already used a host advances. He is going to do Court of Black Mirrors. You guys are going to notice that the walls behind the pillars, you thought it was just like shade. You hadn't really like seen black, like what was beyond there. But in this moment, you realize it's like perfectly flat. You kind of look over and see it kind of almost tilt in a way that makes it perfectly reflective. And you suddenly see like all of the mirrors point in such a way that they're pointing at the Infernal Prince. And you see a number of these images step out of the mirrors as he is going to use Court of Black Mirrors to duplicate himself. He's essentially going to be under the effects of the mirror image spell until further notice.
Mm.
I don't have a cool thing for that, I don't think, actually.
Ghost
Why don't we
status.
do this one? I technically use it for visibility, but whatever.
Yeah.
And I'll mark it down. He's got 3 of them. Hecator, why don't you take a run at him?
All right. Let's
You
see.
turned
what
off
we
my
got.
light!
How far is he from me?
He is 55 feet.
Okay.
Gives you like a look. He like does this. He's like, come on.
Yeah.
He will, but right before he starts moving, he will put a hand down and grab the back of Ulysses's armor and just move him along with him.
All right, we're gonna call that one of your attacks to do so.
Yeah, we'll
To
use a grapple.
Activate a grapple. All right, and you drag him along with you.
Yep.
All right, 55 feet. All
Drop
right, up to
him.
the guy.
And we'll put him down and even get the flank with him.
Oh yeah, he has 15 feet reach.
That's so silly. All right, fantastic. You like go over, you like throw him behind him. You kind of like you compact with your own flank. Interesting.
Part of the gig.
You know, this guy's pretty cool.
We'll attack you. That's a 19 becomes 28. Dude, 28's tonight.
Yeah, it's 28 kind of night, huh?
To
give
hit
me
a mirror
second,
image?
Let's see how that works out. 20. Come on, work with me.
You gotta roll like a
Okay.
12 or some bullshit.
Okay. Let me get the mirror image thing going here. Okay, so that will hit, but as for the mirror image, each time you hit the target, roll a d6. What does that mean? You hit a duplicate. Your fist goes through one of them.
We'll do a flurry of blows.
Go for it.
15 on the die becomes 24.
All the remaining 3 Infernal Princes use their reaction. Their blades all come up as one and block your fist as he is going to use Blackguard's parry. And then as he does so, one of those blades comes back while your like fist is like locked there. You're like, oh shit! And he swings down at your belly while you are doing this.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh,
Is
actually,
it
my
an-
apologies. That's not quite how it works. It's not a counter.
Oh.
While your hand's locked, he actually, without provoking opportunity attacks, backs up 10 feet. And then the other
Ooh.
images kind of come back and shuffle with him.
Ooh, rude. Okay. So the 24 hits a mirror image?
Sorry, what was that?
The 24 hits a mirror image?
The 24 doesn't
Or it was the
hit.
parry?
I
Okay,
parried it, so it doesn't.
gotcha. So 2 more attacks then.
Go for it.
That's 17 on the die becomes 26 to hit.
26 will hit, but you'll destroy another duplicate.
Okay, last attack.
All right.
That's a 2.
Keep in mind, you're not attacking at advantage.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
A two. I think you can add your bonus.
Becomes an 11.
Yeah, that's like that one's not gonna hit. That one he like blocks you with the blade. He's pretty skilled with the blade.
All right,
Anything else?
that'll be it.
My turn. He is going to come after you. Let's see here. What are we doing? On this phone? Yeah, I didn't take any damage. He is going to. Oh, crazy. It's 2 of these. Okay, he is going to step forward because he's got a 10-foot reach. And he is going to swing the blade at you.
Okay, you should have disadvantage because I've got protection from evil and good.
That's right, you do. Okay. It's going to be 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, here's what happened. So first and foremost, that's going to be 20 slashing damage.
Okay, I'll try to deflect attacks on that.
Okay.
To reduce that by
We're not done yet. I haven't done all the damage yet.
okay.
So I'll give you the rest of it, just so you know. And then an additional 9 fire damage.
Okay, so what was the total?
So we had. So that's 29 total.
29 total. Okay, I reduced that, so I rolled a 9 plus 15 is 24. So I'll take 5 damage.
Okay, take 5 damage. As he does this, and you're like trying to like catch the blade, but he swings just like a little too fast, You catch it enough to slow it down, but it still gashes your chest. And you wince, and when you're done wincing, he's disappeared. Oh. And then he attacks you from behind for a 28 to hit. That attack comes at advantage. A straight roll.
Yeah, straight roll. Yeah, 20 will hit.
So he's here. So he will deal that again. That's going to be 9 becomes 15 slashing damage and 9 fire damage.
So 24?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And that is his action. He is going to... He'll use that to teleport again another 15 feet back to his original position. Actually, he'll move a little away from good old Ulysses there. He is going to use his bonus action to snap. Hecator, would you like to roll the d10 to see who shows up to the party?
Oh. Indeed. Okay. Oh god, an 8.
That's pretty good.
Just have to kill like 10 different things, guys.
Yeah.
And we're already down 1.
It's 2 of them. It's been 2.
No, we had to fight the 2 bosses before this.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, did you think invading hell and killing the heir of the throne was going to be easy?
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you roll? You rolled an
8.
Okay.
This is D10, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 8.
Alright. Alright, who's showing up to the party? Let's find out. Okay. Interesting. Okay. You're going to see this new creature appear. It looks like some kind of grotesque, horrible dragonborn wielding a staff. He's overly emaciated but strong, and this the really unhealthily lean, strong form. And he is wielding a staff. And he says, "Lord Prince, the Scale Tyrant sends her regard." And kind of looks around the room and sees the battle going on. And you will see Hecator. The Infernal Prince looks very upset that this envoy has appeared at this very embarrassing time. He says, "If you want to have any hopes of negotiations, you will attack these people now." He goes, "As you say, my lord." And he will join initiative. That was a 10. Who else rolled a 10? I think that was Lee and Zeivre'El.
Yeah.
Okay, who's got better than a 14?
I have a 14.
Okay, roll a dice, 14, 20. What do you got, Zeivre'El?
For Dex?
Yeah.
14.
Roll a d20.
I got a 17 in the die.
Alright.
I got a 4 on the die.
Alright, there is our order. And then I think he will stay put, because he doesn't want that opportunity attack to get hit. That would be unfortunate. And that, I think, is where we're going to end combat today. I always feel ending that ending combat's midway through, but